Hey, Internet! Welcome to Thursday's Disco Elysium. Hopefully now with the correct mic settings. Let's just take a gander. Yeah, looks good, looks good. Thanks, OBS. You're the best. Oh my goodness. Okay, so lots of things happened last time. Holy moly. We lost most of the Hardy Boys. That was a little bit my fault for being so bad at fighting. What else? What else? Everyone left. Joyce left. Ugh, sorry. I also dismissed the cryptoids, the crypto enthusiasts. Lower this a little bit on my end. Hopefully that is still decent for y'all. Turn it up on your end. All right, so what we have here is a good old watershed. Apparently, so Class A is gone, but this task is still here, so that's interesting. Oh yeah, I was accused of being part of a gang and a corrupt cop. Oh, and I have to ask my girlfriend for a boat. Well, what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Tear? Okay, enough scrapping. Hello, Turbo Jerky. Welcome in. How is your evening? Tear? Is the volume too loud on your guys' end? I think I might have food poisoning. I am sorry to hear it. That is never a good evening. But look at all this tear. Ah, this is the island of fake tear. All right, keep it together. Let's go talk to my girlfriend. Music seems a little louder than usual. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why. Okay. Let me know if that's all right for volume levels. Hey, girlfriend.
Officer, what happened? You're wounded. Why are you wounded? You look terrible.
Oh, she cares.
She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
Some people hurt me.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guilaine.
He almost lost his life.
It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
He's so humble. I also got shot in the chest.
That's nothing to brag about, officer.
It's not serious. He'll be okay.
Kim.
You feel the ligament move on your left shoulder, and a small, warm drip of blood. It's nothing.
I have a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
Ooh. I don't think we're going to be able to date her today. We need to get to that island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
2 days of sunshine. This one goes out to you, Turbo Jerky. I just got a bacterial infection.
I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that with Ether, will you? Don't get too many RCM men round here. Be sad to lose the first one.
She's gonna miss me. You guys, I think I have a chance.
That's cool. You boasting your bacterial infection like that.
That's what the ladies like. What's on that island? Oh, her voice actor's not reading this. Alright, nothing, just ruins. Used to be some kind of fortification before the war for communards, or the communists in this game. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself, always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
Probably her husband, right? You said you haven't been there yourself. Who has then, if not you?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me. The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
You think Kuno goes there on a raft? Which kids?
The twins.
Of course.
God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
Is there anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken.
Ooh.
Underwater.
Underwater level.
That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Good. Hopefully that gives me a bonus when we approach. Can we borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back. And no scraping the hull. I just got it nice and yellow. And no drinking on the
Of
boat.
course not.
And no joyriding either.
No, never, never, never.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
Nod along attentively.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as
Thank
she smiles at you.
We will use your skiff to get there then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
Just real quick. Do you want to go on a date with me?
Alcohol, man. That's exactly what she needs. Now make her see that.
Since the dawn of mankind, alcohol has watched over the reprocreation of our species. Lay with me, let's celebrate the ghoul.
Now, there's a whole shipment of big words. May mankind be plentiful, I guess. Can I get back to my nets now?
We were so close, guys.
She doesn't even understand. You asked her out.
Probably for the best.
Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now. Try again later.
I think they want me to drink when I do it. Ugh. They really want me to take this guy down a dark path. Alright, so we got our boat. Hey, kids.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Hey, kids, you've been to that island, right?
On that island,
Yes.
that's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants.
Oh, man.
You can take a raft there. It's great.
If these kids can make it, I can make it. It's like every time I watch a roller coaster and I'm like, the 8-year-old's fine, I'll be fine.
And we make a fire. We make a fire.
You guys are really resourceful.
Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Mm-hmm.
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
Someone lives on the island?
No. Yes.
Okay.
Let's go with yes.
Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me about the island? The boy says, rubbing his eyes, it's clear that he has no intention of finishing the sentence.
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
Yeah, let's ask about the lights.
That's iron. That's and gather the stick. There are lights.
Who's the fire
guy? Because
they're useless.
he asks to put the fire out.
Gotta go.
There's a
Lights, fire guy.
Bye, guys. Useless kids. Terror? Terror? Fake terror. Ugh. Alright. Let's go. Hey, Grandma, I'm sorry to tell you, but your friend died.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night.
I got shot.
What eye? Even I can see that. I told you not to bring your trouble with you, policeman. We've got troubles of our own here. Though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill omen.
I guess you're right. Men with guns were coming for me after all.
I'm not sure those were the last of the men with guns either. There are always more coming for your kind, officer.
Goodbye, Grandma. I'm off. I love her big grandma shoes. They're perfect. Alrighty. This your boat? Nah. It's probably at the end of the dock. Excuse me, ma'am.
A skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now?
Oh, man.
Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts?
What does that mean?
Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
Ah, I'm not ready to go yet. Okay, I gotta go to the store. We gotta be full of health potions. Okay. My dog came in to say hello to me. Let's go back to the waterfront. Doesn't sound like we'll be getting a fast travel point out to the island.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or
I
something.
have no money.
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk into the
20 cents.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various
man.
medicine bottles, nasal sprays.
Alright, well, there goes that. Maybe we sell stuff to the postcard man? I'll probably just run over there real quick. Hey, I'm sorry to say, but your friend's dead. I'm just trying to tell everyone.
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Sort
Hurts
of
like
alive.
hell, man.
Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. Had a strong sense of finality to it. So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all.
Yeah.
I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show.
It wasn't the local union muscle, by the way.
Hey, that's just what I heard. Old wives' tale. So, what next?
Still looking around. Loose threads to tie up.
Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right?
Indeed. What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Dope, 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 dope.
Time to arrest him.
Okay, what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing.
Ooh, tracksuits. Can I have one?
They usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Could I get one of those fallen tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Do you want 57 cents?
There's no denying it. Your body needs to feel the touch of some good performance wear.
Fair. I had another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Gotta go. Can't believe I didn't get to tell him about Lady Driver. He was really admiring of her. It's kind of sad. Hey, buddy. I'm here to sell you some weird stuff.
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics.
Yeah, I shouldn't have either.
So it goes. Now, what can I do for you?
Let me sell you some postcards, my friend.
Sure, let me have a look.
Pawn menu.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I don't have any postcards. Okay. Whoops. Let me sell you my clothes.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Another time,
Gotta go.
perhaps.
Well, that was a waste of time. Okay, so we're not going to be able to, you know, heal. It's all good. Just make sure there's no tear I missed, you know? I don't think I have anything else I need to do. I guess I could call the station.
There's nothing else to do with the traps at this time.
Yep. Sure sent that guy away. Oh, man, I can't wait to watch someone else's playthrough and see what that was supposed to be about. I really just felt like I couldn't risk it. I'm sure it was a timed event with Lady Driver and I wouldn't have missed anything, but given that it's a dialogue box that advances time, I just felt like that guy was leading me on a wild goose chase. Hey, buddy. You're hard to interact with.
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man?
Sure, tell me what's up, Gaston.
Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Where's Renee?
The prick is gone. I can barely believe it. But he's really gone.
Gone? Gone where?
Hell, most likely.
Oh, shit.
He was an absolute Kent.
What? Was he killed during the mercenary tribunal?
Oh, he would have liked that. Violent lives ending violently. That's how he wanted to go. Sadly, it was not the case.
How did he die?
His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning. Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is.
It's a terrible thing, Gaston.
Yes, he was about to head home, 'cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civilian clothes and not the Kuketu uniform I saw him in all the time. Sometimes I saw he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him.
Oh,
Oz is gonna be buried without it.
Was he really that bad?
I repeat, an absolute Kent.
Aw.
Even his old army buddies didn't want him around. He was like an old viper. The only people who could stand to be around him were Jenny and me. She saw something in him when we were just kids, and she never lost sight of it.
Oh,
And I thought if the most beautiful being in the world can love him, then there must be something worth holding on to.
Gaston, you're a poet. Why would I ask, did you love him? He clearly does not love him. I offer my sincere condolences.
Yes, we are both very sorry for your loss.
It is what it is, part of life really. But to know someone for 79 years,
Wow.
then one day they're just gone. I just don't know anymore. About anything really.
I hear you, bud.
But you must need something.
Too bad Renee's gone. I was hoping to ask him about Maybells.
René wasn't really what you'd call a botanist, officer. And believe me, he didn't like Insulindian lilies.
That checks out.
Of course he didn't. Flowers are for pansies. Stop wasting time with them.
Wait, Insulindian lilies?
That's their old name, dating back to the time of kings and crests, and all that other stuff he loved so much.
Interesting. Well, why didn't he like them?
There were many reasons, but mostly it was the communals. They called them the Bells of Revolution.
A sad smile passes his face.
I guess in the end, the Insulindian lilies were just another piece of the whole Insulinde. The royalists had to surrender to the Mazovian insurgents. It doesn't really matter anymore.
Oh, old man.
But you feel the dried flower in your hand somehow still does matter, although not to this sad old man.
Bye. Actually, why the heck would I need to ask about Renee? It's really weird. Also, what is this paper? Tear! Tear, tear. It's really hard to get this guy highlighted. There we go.
Mon Dieu! You set it on fire! What kind of a policeman are you?
Firewalker, I walk in flames. Hey, Carrie, welcome in. Popping in to say hello, just lurking while I get some prep work done. Awesome. Thanks for lurking here. Good luck with your prep work.
That's nice. Better somehow. Can I help in any way?
I'm confused why the game wants me to talk about Renee, so I want to go over a few more things about Renee, if that's okay.
Yes. What about René?
Okay, there's really nothing juicy here. Did you love him, Gaston?
We've hated each other our entire lives. So much, in fact, that...
Hate and love are strong emotions. He falls silent and looks at you, eyes filling up with tears.
Yes, I loved that angry prick.
Oh.
He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what his last words to me were?
Tell me.
In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a cunt, and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that.
I hope you're not in charge of writing on his tombstone, Gaston, because that... Actually, I hope you are. I hope that that's what's on his tombstone. Again, I offer my sincere condolences.
Yes, we are both very sorry for your loss.
It is what it is. I just don't know anymore.
Gotta go. All right. Beautiful little side quest. All right, let's call my station and see if I am a corrupt police officer that I don't have any memory of being. I'm sure they're gonna be
Inside,
really
you see a
pissed
set
off
of
at me.
steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alice, this is Firewalker. Oh, I just really want to say that. Precinct 57, we've been attacked. I repeat, Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi and...
Something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker.
Interesting. Hello?
No reply. Only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air.
Whoa.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversations. and jamming outward communications to protect themselves from Crenel.
I mean, that explains how they knew about my gun, right? And the fact that I didn't remember about it. Carrie, we've hated each other our entire lives, aka we loved each other. Exactly. That's such a beautiful moment from Gaston. I love the tombstone note too.
It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if we don't want us cut off the grid completely.
Isn't that dangerous?
No more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope.
Yeah, we kind of got real beat up. He glances over his shoulder.
I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer. For now.
He flicks off the radio. Silence.
You can try calling again. Just don't mention the tribunal. And remember, they are listening in.
Wow, I've said some really revealing things on this radio.
They're shutting you up, silencing you. Don't fucking drop your guard.
Got it.
Everything sounds okay. No drumbeat of total war yet. If anything, everything sounds too okay. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
This is Firewalker. Reconnect me to the 41st.
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in. Firewalker. Over.
That's right, I've given myself a new nickname. Hope you like it. I'm happy to report I have found my badge, Jules.
10-4, sir. Glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
Ah, Jules, I'm getting back into your good graces, I see.
Feels good to get that off your chest, right? Celebration with beer?
Maybe I'll take it on the boat. Jules, I've heard that some people think of me as La puta madre es peone. Do you think I'm corrupted? Just asking for a friend.
10-4, sir. Well, there's been some talk, sir.
Really? Does that wait? Does that mean people think I'm a dirty cop? Because I am. I'm the dirtiest, most dangerous cop in Revachol. My reputation precedes me. Wow, that's a bold choice. All right, some talk. What does it even mean there's been some talk? Jules, do they think I'm corrupt or not?
I only meant that there's been some talk in the station, that's all. But there's always some talk in the station. You know how officers in Jamrock are.
Don't bring up Jamrock.
But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over.
Well, that told me nothing. That's all for now, Jules.
Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
All right, well, we got some XP from that at least. I don't think we found enough tear to buy another medicine bottle. So, I guess it's off to the island. Feel like we're ready. Oops. Can we go in here? No. All right. Try to stay on task. Famous last words. Let's do this.
The skiff floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter hand. Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts?
I mean, I didn't tell Gart, but you know what? Gart will figure it out.
Remember what the netpicker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
You take the engine, Kim. I'll hold the boombox.
What?
What? How else do we blast Sad FM on our way to the island?
Fine. Let's blast Sad FM then.
Excellent. Wait, can I... Hold on. Actually have to get that out now. There we go.
The skiff, once you get... Have you made... Remember what the net
Get
picker
in
said?
and ride to the island.
It's...
Oh, it took my boombox away. I tried. No, yes, there we go. I can't believe it. I can't believe they literally have me holding the boombox.
Want to be free. Want to be free.
It's a little shaky, but the drama's there.
It will last.
Hey, Shuri, welcome in. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I wish it wasn't so shaky.
Want to be free. Want to
There we go. It's a little better.
It will last forever.
This song is amazing. Is that a bunch of tear? Can we go back?
Want to be free.
Looks really cool.
Want to
There we go. Smooth that out.
It will last forever.
Is that an oil spill?
Want to be free.
Shame about the choppiness. Is it a PC or performance issue? I'm playing it off the Xbox, so I'm not sure. I am seeing the choppiness you're seeing, though.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence.
It was beautiful. I mean, a little choppy, but beautiful.
In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance. Let's go.
Dang. You guys brought the drama. That song was awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone has any tips for optimizing on Xbox. Let me know. The rest of the game seems fine. I've only had two problems. That, and then also when I lit the words on fire. I don't think we were seeing what we were supposed to be seeing. Just a chain trails off into the ocean.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
Point to it. This leads to the depot in Land's End.
Ah, yes, so it seems.
What do you think it was used for?
For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies? You could also lock the bay when you raise the chain.
Lock it from whom?
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol. This sea fort was a revolutionary fortification, I believe.
I wonder if someone here could tell me about the flowers, if this is revolutionary. Finish the thought. Console ports seem to have worse performance than the PC version in general. I played on the Switch and it's really bad there, so Shuri. Oh man, I didn't even know they made this on the Switch, or they had it for Switch. Shift bridge. The bombs were powerful enough to break the foundation. Oh, another glitch I've noticed from Xbox is when I'm wearing my mesh shirt and I stand in the doorway, it takes my shirt off. So he's just standing there bare-chested. Only in doorways, though. Alright. Let's see where these little kids are seeing fire putter outers. Any secret passageways down here? Alright. Cool mini ones. There's a lingering trace of massive in the air. Attention, inflammable. Some fuel has leaked out of the barrel. Black viscous. We need to get some fresh tear. Oops. All is well. I'm rich. I'm rich.
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings touch the still surface of the sea.
What is that flutter?
The flock of quail departs, now more than 100 meters away. 102, 105.
Underneath the flutter.
On the islet, there is almost no wind, just the light movement of air through the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the waterline, long dried leaves chafing against each other.
This is so peaceful for following up such a violent incident.
The great ghost of the air is holding its breath.
To the west.
A silent hiss, sea air moving through the needles of a pine tree.
To the east.
The faraway roar of the city, distant like today's dream. Before it, the sound of sand, the low tide filtered through its grains, a bird tending to its feathers.
Ahead.
A low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box, through its ancient slits and cracks, resonating, hollow. A big building.
Yeah, I can see that. Beyond that, further north.
Air flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cossets flowers on the meadow. Absolute silence. Reeds motionless. Bulrushes motionless.
And below the silence.
A jitter. A sound impatient to happen, but not yet in this world. You hear some kind of limb fidget, producing an imperceptible tick.
Kim?
Yes?
This is where a lesser man would stop to think about the pain shooting up his right leg and into his groin. Not you. You're concentrated on how.
Hey, welcome in, GDT. Good to see you. Have you noticed how quiet it is, Kim?
I have. Is that why we're stopping?
Mm-hmm. Wait, I have to listen to one more thing.
The lieutenant nods in silence.
Kim?
Yes?
This is where a lesser man would stop to
It's
think
really
about the
fucking
pain
silent on this
shooting
island.
up.
It is. Is that why we are stopping?
Yeah, sorry, let's move. You're very patient, Kim. Thank you. Thanks for all your patience, bud. Sparrow says ICM. You see a star with specks on it. Warm blood trickles down your armpit. The ligature is off. It's nothing. My character's head is glitching up. Oh dear. No way to get up there. Stairs are gone. Thanks for at least letting me know.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
Kim, what's the ICM?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communals Army. The black and white army of the revolution.
Cool, cool.
Sounds an awful lot like.
RCM. Sounds like RCM, Revachol Citizens Militia.
It does.
Why?
The RCM may descend from the ICM.
May?
It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
Finish the thought. Oops. Get another one. Be careful not to fall off the cliff. This looks steep. Ooh. Wait, there's something down there. Can you see it? It's too far though. Alright. Let's check this out. Should I not have my boombox? It's just so good. This is one of our boombox. Careful, these stairs sometimes. Ooh, this place is cool. What a cool setting. Books, mostly fantastic and historical fiction. Staying with sauce and fire. Survivor's kitchen. Hell yeah. Look at this. Alright. The echo is a lot. Oh, I am wearing my mesh shirt underneath my jacket. Very nice. So a Falm Arrower shirt looks pretty cool. Falm training shirt has seen one wash too many. Retains its unusual design, one short sleeve, one long, but little of its original colors. Oh, +1 hand-eye coordination. That would have been clutch in that fight. Come on. Give me the good stuff now. Alright, let's see. Let's take out a flashlight. Just in case. Ooh, this guy looks revolutionary. GDT. Without the boombox, how will everyone know where the party's at?
Is nested above the
Very
ammo
good
lift,
question.
with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right. The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Interesting. What does this mean, a generator here?
I don't know. I'm not a philosopher.
I mean, why is it here?
Someone who has basic electrical skills has restored it in order to keep the room warm. Maybe it's the fire guy.
Good point, Kim.
The wind outside picks up suddenly, with a faint howl. Inside, it's warm.
Let's put some fuel in the tank.
The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt. Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell.
That's so cool. I had that fuel tank for so long.
There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. The lieutenant flicks the switch.
Pull the rope.
The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
Tap on the side.
The tank is far from full, but there should be enough inside to keep it going for a day.
Where do those wires go?
Downstairs, somewhere.
Cool. I am so excited to find out. Cherie, well, I had no idea the fuel tank could be used for that. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't sell it. I was like, there has to be something I can do with this fuel tank.
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized.
Oh, let's sift through them.
Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures.
Ah, yes, a classic.
Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering.
Huh.
Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
Okay.
Someone's made themselves a home.
Does anything stand out as unusual? I have pretty shit conceptualization. And I have nothing to level up with currently, so I guess we could try it. I don't think it'll give us anything.
Soft covers, serialized, not that you can tell.
Nope.
This is a digest of someone who's dead bored.
Nope.
Most of maybe it's a little old-fashioned. There's a nude mag. More than that, you can't say.
All right. Mothbed and sheet keeps the wind out. Candles planted on a broken rangefinder. Great blast door must weigh over 10 tons. I think this door is the only way to go. Oh nope, there's definitely a whole other area. Okay, cool. Hatch is jammed shut. So should we try the blast door first?
You see a small metal door nested inside a larger one. A heavy steel blast door. There is a conventional keyhole above the handle. It's
How do
very
we
small.
open this?
Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
What? No, I really want to.
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine hangs under the ceiling. It must control the blast door.
We open the big one. Do you see controls anywhere?
I think there's a console just southeast. Let's look around. Getting the blast door open seems like the best plan.
Cool, cool. Ooh, sweet, a healing item and money. Amazing. I didn't need that money after all. Just finding stuff. Water rushes below, far below. Hey, Jess, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. We are playing Disco Elysium. Good to see you guys. Thank you for the follow, Vogue Louie. Let's give Jess a shout out. What were you guys up to? Oh, of course, Dead by Daylight. How did it go? How was your session tonight? Thank you so much for the raid. It's awesome to see you guys. So we're playing Disco Elysium here. It is basically a role-playing game in video game form.
Green paint flicks
Things were
off the
awful, but the
monoblock
chat was
aluminium
fabulous.
cabinet. There are rows of switches on the
Awesome.
front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard.
So Jess, I had the good time of playing with Jess in a Kids on Bikes game a little while back. And I've been seeing some of your TTRPG stuff. You're doing some really cool premises. I caught a little bit of the Kobolds game. That was super fun. Insular console. What's all this then?
The console of an antique computation device. The generator upstairs, with wires coming out. They terminate here.
Ooh. The Kids on Bikes was so fun. Oh, good. I'm so glad you liked it. Yeah, I had a good time too. Are you doing any RPG stuff coming up in June? Could this open the blast door?
I think, yes. Let's see. That one. The emergency open.
Oh my god, what should we push? Let's do all of it. Okay, radio.
The dial slides under the glass, dark and silent. Restoring electric power has not breathed life into it.
Lights.
The lighting in the room turns on with a sizzle, a dim ambient orange.
Love that sound. Turn emergency open.
The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
I do believe we have an exit. Jess, June 20th, we're debuting Clerical Errors, which follows a party that has a deity patron. That's awesome. Is that an ongoing series or one shot?
A sudden wave of anxiety makes your skin crawl.
Ooh, yeah. This door looks a little sinister.
After you.
Okay, Kim. Sure. Just put me up front with the sinister door. I'm scared.
Don't be. I have a gun.
Oh my god, what a badass. Dang. I want to be Kim when I grow up. He takes out his sidearm, checks the barrel, then holsters it again.
Harry, this reminds you, you're out of bullets.
Yeah, my gun is out of bullets, by the way.
Then it's extra good that mine is not.
Oh my god. Was I supposed to get those before we came? Whoops. Jess, it's going to be a series. Oh, dope. That's awesome. Clerical Errors. I love the name. That's really clever. What's there? Point to the door.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
A thin wisp of smoke rises from a charred black fire pit. The wind picks up, then dies down again.
Let's go. Jess, do you have a long weekend this weekend? I do, thank goodness. I actually forgot this was Memorial Day weekend. In my mind, it was the week after. And I had a friend say, oh, I'm gonna come grab lunch with you like today, the Thursday before Memorial Day weekend. And I was expecting her next week. And so when she called me today, I had no idea what was going on. And she's like, yeah, no, you messed up time. So it's a pleasant surprise. Walk slow, it might be dangerous. Ooh, they're setting me up for something. Let's put on some fancy clothes. Sounds like fun though. Yeah, it should be good. I don't have too many formal plans. My only goal is to just be outside like a plant in the sunshine and just like absorb some vitamin D. It's my main goal. But yeah, relaxing, maybe gardening. How about you guys? What are you up to this weekend? All right, guys, we're gonna get battle ready here. We'll put away our bag. No, put away our bag. There we go. Take out our empty gun? Question mark. And our pry bar? I'm like so not equipped for this job. Just love that. Trying to make it to a drive-in theater and high tea. Ah, chef's kiss. Excellent plans. Maybe the beach. These are all amazing ideas. I may steal one of them and pretend it was my idea to my friends. Like, oh yes, high tea. Such a good idea. I love high tea. It's like, yes, am I spending an exorbitant amount of money on tiny cakes? Yes. Is this the best thing that I've done? Yes. Also yes. Do we have anything that's hand-eye? I feel like I have a bunch of useless clothing here. Jess, this will be my first time. Oh, great. Oh, well, let me know how you like it. I think it's just the right amount of fancy and frivolous. I hope you enjoy it. Composure. We don't need composure, do we? GDT. Wait, tiny cakes. Where? At high tea. You should Google if you have a high tea place near you. It's typically lots of tiny cakes and different rounds of tea that you can order. It's amazing. It is expensive though, for really no reason at all. But it's worth it. Empathy. I don't need empathy goggles. I need ass-kicking goggles. Okay, I feel like it's not worth to take off these boots. These boots are pretty good. Why do I have the worst clothing? I've got good sussing out the mystery outfits, but not really. Okay, what do my current glasses do? Savoir faire. Oh, no, no, no. Let's put on my nerd glasses. I think this is the best combo I've got. It's not much. All right. Here we go, treading carefully. Oh boy. boy. Wait, we're just outside. Wait, what the heck? Okay. Maybe I didn't need to take my gun out. Is it an overreaction? Small white flowers blossom all around you. Are these the revolutionary flowers? I'm ready for a fight, you guys. I'm a little scared. Wait, what? I thought we were going to do more cool things inside this building. No? Alright, that's fine. We'll walk around the beach. However taking it's deflated, broken, like my anticipation of this event. Ah, a guy. Kim, stay behind me. I've got this.
An old man wearing tracksuit trousers leans on the frame stock of his rifle. He gathers a big ball of spit in his mouth.
Ew. Jess, unfortunately, you thought wrong. Yes, and this is how I ended up on the beach with a gun, a pry bar, and a trench coat. The worst beachwear.
Then spits it out into the extinguished fire before him. He raises his black eyes, hooded by creased eyelids, to meet yours.
This guy is intense.
Unclouded by cataracts, his eyesight is sharp. He's practically tearing up from spite. Hatred got the best of him a long time ago. This man hates everything.
This guy is my people. Are you the fire guy?
The what now? I can't hear you.
Did you recently tell 2 kids to put out their fire? 2 twins?
I may have. All sorts of little rats have come sniffing around, trying to give up the position.
All right, this guy hates kids.
The position sounds like a hiding place.
Yeah. You know the war's over, buddy.
Fire guy. Regressive bourgeoisie henchman. Can't even talk like a grown-up.
This guy's the best. Oh, he's got a gun? Oh, man. Oh, he does. What did I think that was? I thought it was like a harpoon. Sir, I need you to put that gun down so we can talk further. We're with the police.
The lieutenant pulls his pistol from the holster.
Damn, Kim is escalating.
You are a glorified night watchman.
Ooh.
This is a service rifle. I can only lay it down before an enemy commander of corresponding rank.
Wow. All right, this is a red check. Let's do it. I am an enemy commander of rank. Put it down.
The words, "I am an enemy commander," sound cold as iron from your lungs. The old man still hugs his gun.
Heck yeah.
And what rank would that be, dog?
Lieutenant W. Frater.
A big wheel of the 4th Regiment of the Pederast Army. To hell with it.
Nice.
It's a walking stick anyway. It's out of bullets.
Mine too. The old man lays the rifle down carelessly, then stares at it just lying there.
Like an amputated limb in the sand.
Oh man, if I picked up that gun, that would be really brazen. Who are you? Let's talk a little bit. Interesting, the game didn't prompt you to sleep in the bed. I didn't know you could skip the dream sequence. Oh. No, I mean there was a bed, but I didn't think to take a nap in it. Maybe we can go back. Hey, who are you, buddy?
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol.
Dude, that name took like 5 minutes to say.
I am a deserter,
Hell yeah.
partisan,
All right.
and a prisoner of war.
Goddamn.
This is my terminal surrender.
Woof. His eyes turned to the reeds again, dead and dull.
The commune of Rebachel? Do you mean the ICM? Your holdover from the...
From the Insular Indian Citizens Militia. The army of the revolution. I was recruited in Jamrock in '07. Trained in the École de Contrôle Orion. And consigned to emergency defense duties in '08. I left my unit on the eve of the landing.
Okay.
When I returned here on May 14th, the commune had fallen.
Ooh.
Still armed and ideologically trained.
Obviously.
I wrote a criticism of myself and resumed partisan duties.
How long have you been on this island?
43 years.
Holy shit.
No. I've been on other islands too.
Dang, guy, rehabilitate yourself.
I was in a resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18.
Okay.
Then I was an E-48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 22 years ago.
Again, you've been hiding here for 43 years.
43 years and 10 months.
That's the length of my entire life.
It's too long. It's not how a human being should live. But I couldn't just forget what I saw.
Oh my god, that is a lot of trauma, my friend.
What have you been doing during all this time?
Hiding, fishing, waiting.
This guy's a Zen master. He looks across the water.
Where it's morning, on Rue de Saint-Gislain, people are walking. The gas street lights have already been switched off. Further inland, in Jamrock, the streets come alive with workers. Men, women, children rushing. Muddy avenue after muddy avenue. The temperature is rising. Alto cumulus clouds form above Precinct 41. Two police officers step out of the Whirling in Rags cafeteria.
Is this happening
Satellite
simultaneously?
officer Jean-Vic Mayer inspects a series of burnt black letters splashed across the
must
plaza
be.
mosaic.
That's right, Jean. I burned the letters.
Patrol officer Judith Minot points west. The fishing village. She glances at her watch. We meet in 15 minutes. It's a 10-minute walk.
Who are you meeting?
The officers go, leaving behind the writing, still smoldering. One day, it says, I will return to your side.
Who are they meeting in the village? Are they coming here?
Always waiting.
Hey, Jess, I got a scoop, but I hope you have a great rest of your stream and an amazing long weekend. You too. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy high tea. Let me know how it goes and all of your other shenanigans. And thank you for the raid. That was super nice of you. It's always good to see you in your community. So thank you for stopping by. If you guys haven't followed already, you should definitely check out Jess's channel. Oops, I did it. Aha. Yeah, Jess has lots of TTRPGs, Dead by Daylight, which is a game I love to watch, and I'm terrible at playing. So I always appreciate when they play that game.
For her to return.
For who?
Her who?
Yeah, exactly.
Girl child. Revolution.
That is the best band name. Is that taken? Can I start a band now? I dare not dream anymore. Are you talking about Lady Driver? Yeah, this is all really big picture here. Let's be Mr. Obvious. Girl child revolution?
Always.
Nothing in history is guaranteed. Revolution's still a possibility.
No.
I'm just talking
The
generally.
material base for an uprising has eroded. The working class has betrayed mankind and themselves.
Buddy, you just need to get back into civilization. I've got a nice little fishing shack. Watch the waves. You know, you can find little bits of joy, with others?
The historic opportunity for our revolution has passed.
That's cool.
It will not come back anymore.
It's fine.
However hard I try, whatever I do.
Well, if that's the case, then you gotta work with what's going on, bud. You said this is your termless surrender.
You're with the RCM. The coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol. The so-called Lieutenant W. Freighter.
We're not coalition appointed. We're just trying to help people.
You're the RCM. You represent the Moralist International. The enemies of humanity who took this city. I represent their adversary, Le Parti Communiste d'Ancelong.
I understand our ideological differences, sir. Can I show you these flowers yet?
Take me to them as a prisoner of war.
Dude, that
I have
happened
relinquished
so
my
long
weapon.
ago.
I can no longer serve.
Come on, buddy.
No superiors can relieve me of my duty. You bulldoze them all to a mass grave for trying to free humanity.
Yeah. I wasn't there. I wasn't even there.
A spray of blood from his mouth on the black charcoal in the fire pit.
Oh boy. You said you deserted your unit?
I was just 16 years old. 15 when I volunteered. I had a lapse of faith. And of courage, too.
Understood.
Well done. I won't explain it to a minion of capital.
Of course. I have another serious question for you.
There's nothing serious in this world.
I really
It's a farce.
flowers. What have you been using this gun for?
I've used it for killing people.
Like recently?
Here we go. A trail of blood. The lieutenant smells it too.
Killing people?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a moralist euphemism? Defending your family and your property. I haven't done that.
All right.
I've used it to kill people.
Like recently, though?
Interesting. During or after the war?
Exactly. Good clarifying question, Kim.
There is no after the war. Class war is never over.
This is true.
So he's continued killing after hostilities ended. Okay.
I mean, he didn't exactly say that.
Go in straight. No euphemisms. He doesn't like those. No. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it. Make him repeat it first.
All right.
Don't mess this up.
Okay.
Remember, he wants to tell you.
Right.
Get personal.
Get personal. Okay, so let's look at our options here. This one's looking at a timeline. Did you use that gun to shoot and kill a criminal? Security contractor, criminal. I know you want to tell me. That's very presumptuous. Let's go with 2. It's straightforward.
The who now?
He leans in and cups his ear.
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it. You're in.
Okay. So do we stroke the ego here? The corpse in ceramic armor hanging behind the whirling in rags. The fascist death squad. Oof. His name was Lely. He was part of a security detail. A beautiful, strong man. Let's go with the most basic one. Corpse in ceramic armor. There's nothing euphemistic about this.
Oh, yes. That one. Ugly piece of work, that boy.
Did you do it, dude?
Did you kill him?
Great clarifying question, Kim. Lieutenant takes a sudden step towards him.
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revachol.
Ugh.
I do not collaborate with murderers and pederasts of the liberal regime.
Cool.
Exhaust him with proof. Pile it all on him. Get a confession.
I don't think he did, but okay.
The scent of blood in the air. But what else? There was something you can't remember.
Come on, what am I forgetting? Hit myself on the side of my head.
Wait, here it comes. The goddamn
Yes!
Maybells.
Yes!
The dried Maybells on Clausia's roof.
Dude, that's what I came in here ready to ask about. Let's do it. Oh, yes.
There were Maybells in the grass when you got here.
Yep.
They're revolutionary symbols from the war.
Exactly. Guys, I wonder what would have happened had I not caught the Maybells. That was like a quick coordination check, so they keep coming up.
Nowhere else, nowhere in all of Martinez have you seen them this spring.
Truth, truth, truth.
Wait, don't forget the footprints.
I'm just hitting myself
The
in the
diagonal
head.
prints in the dust in the secret space behind Clausia's
Yeah.
bedroom. Now they're gonna come up.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, head. Thank you.
You got it. Remember? The boot prints were like no modern soul.
It's this guy.
Maybe don't beat yourself anymore, though. You're not immortal.
Totally. Kim will also give me a weird look.
Nothing else comes up. You see the lieutenant watch you. Try to stimulate thought processes by hitting yourself.
Poor Kim.
I'm sorry, this didn't do anything. Usually hurting yourself does.
Officer, a word?
No, I'm almost there. Just let me have a few more punches.
Almost where? Almost ready to bleed to death.
He looks at the blood stain on your pant leg.
No, come on. A word. Let's go.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take a quick bio break. We'll be back with Kim's conversation. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I got a refill on a LaCroix too. Oh, there it is. Today's flavors are tangerine and pamplemousse. Can't talk to ex-revolutionaries without a little grapefruit juice. Alright, let's see what Kim's up to. Kim, what do you make of this gentleman?
I think we may have these.
Man, Kim is on it. Do you think he did it?
From nothing to this in a day. This is good, Lieutenant
I'm on the wrong
Jeffreiter.
screen.
We just need a confession first, and then maybe a solid motive
It's
later.
an old one. Look how bad that looks. It's like not even set up right. Alright, I'll fix that. It's now on the list to fix. Alright. Kim. How did it switch over that screen? My OBS is being funky lately. And or I'm moving too fast. Could be the latter. Alright, Kim. What do we got? I'm slapping myself to get ideas. Oh, actually, since OBS is being weird, let's just double check to make sure. Let's switch my mic again. Good. We seem to be good. Alright, Kim, I am slapping myself to get ideas.
I can see that, yes. I'm not judging.
He is the best. He is just so even keel and authentic and accepting. What am I missing? What haven't I done?
Ballistics. Let him cook here for a minute or two. We can have another look around the island for a sniper's nest. I think we should check out the post.
It doesn't have to hold in court. Just establish a line of sight, and he'll do the rest himself.
Hey, Valtorian, welcome in. Thanks for the lurk. Alright. Ballistics.
Also, the gun. We should pick it up and discuss it in front of him. Make a show of it.
Alright, let's do this.
Remember, he wants to tell us, but he doesn't want to help us. It needs to look like we already have everything.
Totally.
There is palpable excitement in his tone. He likes him for this. A lot. But there's something more, too.
Pretty cute emoji, GDT. Is that a top hat? Alright, let's get this guy.
Minions of capital. What do you want?
Oh boy. Pick up the gun lying in the sand.
His gaze follows your motions. The rifle feels surprisingly light in your hand. Frame stocked and patched in places with tape and wire.
GDT says it's a plant pot. So cute. Inspect the rifle closer.
The rifle's in a shabby state, like a crutch that's seen too much travel.
He said he used it like a
Hieroglyphs
king.
are embossed into the forearm, made of walnut. On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burned into the wood. Triangon, 4.46mm, made in Sinyao.
Inspect it closer.
The rifle's in a shabby state.
Oh, I
Like
already know
a
this.
crutch. On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burned into the
It
wood.
uses jacketed ammunition.
The right type and the right calibre.
He's liking this.
It's made in Sinyao.
No one said it has to be a Belma grave. We were just guessing.
From ballistics, it could easily have been a triangle, too.
Alright, so all checks out.
It doesn't matter if it was made in Shanti. All it has to do is use jacketed ammunition. And it does.
Stow the gun.
The old man keeps following your motion with his gaze. His right arm twitches suddenly. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It can be used against him later.
One more time, Mr. Dross. The Colonel. We need to talk about you killing him.
Petty bourgeois law. This is all you care about, right? The only thing in the world for you types.
I mean, I am investigating the murder.
A drop of blood in the saliva.
Ew.
Tear into him again. Pile it on him.
There were Maybells behind the victim's window.
Damn Maybells. The whole island is turning white with them.
He seems tender suddenly. Nostalgic even. A strange mood swing.
Yeah, they're a symbol of everything he believes in.
So many this year, too. The spring is coming. No, it's already here. Wash the filth away.
I haven't seen these flowers anywhere else in Martinez, only here.
They blossom on the islets before. We fertilize them with our blood.
Ooh.
Resurrection was snow white in May, before they ruined it.
Wow.
South, the Bay of Martinez is dotted with little freckles of islets, turning green, with white flowers in white snow.
The coast, too, before they piled their containers on top of it, filled with broken, useless trash for fat-fingered bourgeois children to play with.
Okay, well, this is an odd transition, but speaking of bourgeois children, kind of not really, I just remembered, I didn't tell you guys that we have new emotes. I don't know if you noticed. We have dice emotes, which are super cute. And then we have a vibes emote. And it has little D20s in the cup. It's so cute. So, I've got a couple more coming, but I'm just so excited. Also, there was no good segue to talk about that. So, yeah, Bourgeois Children. We'll take it.
You must get around a lot to stay undetected all these years. Do you know any secret paths? Pinball workshops?
Yeah. Deserter. Yeah, GDT, try them out.
I may.
A curious tremor passes his face. A young woman called Classe. Ring any bells? These dried flowers were behind her window.
Class, yeah.
You know her, right? She had intimate relations with the victim, the mercenary.
With the victim.
He turns his sight from the whitening field of flowers and falls silent. Then the muscles in his jaw twitch a spasm.
Almost. But you need one more. Just one. Or maybe two.
I wonder what brand of boots you're wearing.
Everything is brands with you individualists. Who cares what brand my shoes are? Sansa. Some shit.
Yeah.
Show me the souls, please, Mr. Dross.
Yeah, Mr. Dross.
Fucking imbecile.
Don't you insult Kim. That is the line. The old man stretches out his leg. A black and white spiral pattern covers the sole of the worn-out old running shoes on his feet.
The maker is called Sensorique, and the size is 42 to 44. These are not the unusual horizontal patterned soles you saw in the dust on the floor of the hidden room.
Maybe he has
They
different
do,
hair.
however, seem to be about the same size.
The size fits, but not the sole.
Wonder if I can come back to this. I do have a cool drama buff. Ooh. But it's an easy check. Okay, let's go for it.
Sire,
Yeah.
he doesn't have to be wearing them right now.
People change shoes. Like Mr. Rogers, for example. Doesn't mean you weren't there, near the room when the victim died in, sneaking around.
Racking those brains, are you?
I got brains now, buddy.
Desperate to report something back to your masters. They must have really loved that dead fuck.
Dang, dude.
The lieutenant gives you a quick sideways glance and nods to acknowledge. The prints were his. You can see it in those eyes. He can't keep them from flickering, looking for something. The old man stares at his own prints in the ash around the fire. Silent suddenly, some strange process within him. A gush of wind. Seagulls in the distance.
We've got this guy.
More. He's gonna crack. But you need a little more.
Okay, let's back off for a moment. Tell me this.
You're lost, Dwight. You're lost.
I mean, I guess we could go in for the gun, but it seems very forward.
Petty boy.
A drop of blood tear into him.
Alright, we'll show him the gun.
Not a lot of guns around that use military-grade ammunition, are there?
It's a real gun.
Yeah?
Not like your little musketeer pistol. I've seen you prance around with that. Jumping hoops for the liberals. You look like imbeciles.
This guy's got a lot of chip
Why
on
don't
his
you
shoulder.
ask them to give you real weapons? Going against automatic rifles with these toy guns. Of course you got those boys killed.
Who?
Damn, he saw you.
Oh.
He's watched it happen.
Ugh.
So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't let it divert you.
Stop changing the subject. We have the murder weapon.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it?
Oh boy. Dramatically ask. You think we have the murder weapon?
4.46 jacketed ammunition, modified for range. We have it. This is it.
Okay, I'm calling it. We have the murder weapon.
Good.
Lieutenant takes out his notebook and draws a single line.
This feels good, doesn't it? Tying things up like this. When you have the murder weapon, you have the killer.
Yeah, sure.
Murder.
The old man does not say more. He just glances into the reeds and then twitches once more. Maybe this guy's having, like, a mental health crisis. Like, he's, like, maybe not really tracking us? I just want to make sure that I'm not pinning this on the wrong guy.
You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed.
Yeah, okay.
He was human.
Okay,
The
that's pretty
blunt
clear.
end of a hammer. Dripping with blood.
Okay, yeah, okay, it's pretty clear. Cool, thanks for clarifying that, dude. He was a soldier, too. And he was a man. That's definitely a thing that I can say to you.
Beating us to the ground.
Okay.
Moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company-trained killer dies. I haven't seen you on this coast for 40 years.
Hey, a
You know,
Ziti.
maybe I should have killed one sooner.
Thank you so much for the sub. That's awesome. Appreciate that. I'm glad I could come back. Sorry I wasn't here. Work has been nuts. Oof, man. I hear that. But good to see you. Azunzi, I appreciate you. Oh, thank you so much. Well, thank you for supporting the stream. It means a lot. Seriously, all y'all chatting, lurking, subs and follows. Like, it means so much to me. So thank you very much. I'm so glad you're having a good time here on the stream, and it's great to have you in the community. I think we're narrowing in on a murderer / murder weapon / murderer. I think he just confessed. Yeah, you subbed and got him to confess. You know, maybe I should have killed one sooner. That sounds like a confession to me.
Got your attention.
You did.
Now you stop eating druggies and prostitutes in your basement. Now you come to investigate. Not when they die by the hundreds.
Look, I am part of a flawed system. So you killed him?
Oh, the inhumanity. One paramilitary less in Reversham.
Is that a confession? You can almost see him squeeze a tear out of his eye, his fists begin to tremble from the anger.
The lieutenant raises his right arm to hush you.
Here we go.
Hush. He does not need to be pushed anymore. The ball is rolling.
Just nod.
I had them in my sights.
There
Both
we
of
go.
them. Him and the whore. I was breathing with them, in phase. And I pulled the trigger and flew on the air until I landed in his mouth.
Damn, dude. Also, I feel really bad that Lady Driver died. She had nothing to do with this, it seems.
I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. I saw him kneel there with his mouth full of death, and that stupid look on his face. And his dick still in her.
Dude, you sat on this island for 40-something years, and you're just sniping people? And you think you represent a higher cause? You're not making the revolution look good, buddy.
There, a hot flash of rage almost carries the smile away. Some dark peace.
Then what?
Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning, there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white, or what's left of it anyway. My last spring here. I knew the fascists would come to avenge their own.
So did you show up in the secret passage?
And so they did.
What's with the secret passage, though?
Mr. Dross, are you aware you're confessing to murder?
The lieutenant asks after a second of silence.
Yes.
A single word is all he gives.
And you were looking at them, the victim and a young woman, having sex, through the scope of your rifle that night, before you shot him?
The lieutenant takes out his notebook slowly, very slowly.
The old man nods.
What about the Maybells on the roof and the passageway, though?
Why?
Did he have an accomplice, or did he go to the scene of the crime after?
Because that's what they were doing.
Shrugs and smacks his lips.
The motive This is where the motive is going to come from. You can coax it out of him. The lieutenant's preparing the ground.
I don't understand. Do you, detective? I don't understand this part.
Why were you looking at them that night?
I'm always looking.
Okay. He cocks his head to the side, then turns his eyes to the city. Another tremor passes his right side, lower in intensity.
Are you always looking through the scope of a rifle? I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah, tell us more, tell us more.
A rifle's scope has the best magnification.
All right.
And if you don't like it?
Click.
You pull the trigger?
Yes. Think of it as a form of critique.
What specifically did you not like about what you saw the night of the murder?
Them. Fucking. I didn't like that.
So you were jealous.
Jealousy is a reactionary concept. I didn't like the Reaver enjoying himself. Drugged out, soothed in the arms of a young woman. Damn. I wanted him to die so he could not enjoy life anymore.
Ah.
And I wanted to see his head explode. That too. She should know better than to hold a child murderer between her thighs. I knew he'd be there for one more second, writhing.
This dude has issues.
That's all it takes for the bullet to reach his head. Now that I think of it, I wasn't aiming for his mouth. I wanted his brains to spill out on her. But you can't have everything.
Ha! You sure can't, deserter.
This man has seen past her, like you did. And now he longs to see her covered in blood. To punish her.
How long have you been watching her?
Since she came to Martinez. I saw her sneaking in the reeds early in the morning.
This guy sees everything!
Behind the Fell building.
How small is this area?
Dark, still winter. She didn't have her skimpy outfit on then. Just a spot in the night, moving.
Past the Fell building on the coast? What was she doing there?
Hiding something in the water. She had a fag after she'd done it. I was up in the ruins there. She couldn't see me, but I could see her, smoking. She was nervous, but not scared.
Did you take her passport, dude?
And beautiful.
What do you think she hid there?
Her passport and tickets to Villiers.
This is the hidden buoy.
And from there to Cachet Brut.
You looked into it?
After she was gone.
Did you keep what was in it? When we found the submersible, it was empty.
No. Why would I do that? I didn't need tickets to Villiers. I put them back. If I wanted to extort someone, I'd do better.
You sound very much like her, trying to convince me that's not her name. Moving on, did you continue watching her after this?
I did. She had a face like an archipelago.
What a thing to
those
say, buddy.
birthmarks. And a body hard and lean, bruised all over. Black and yellow. I could see she's taken a beating. I could see who she was, too. A spook. On the run. Revachol's the cloaca of capital now. All the bagmen and arms dealers end up here to do drugs and have sex like animals.
You're just on this island being judgy?
You could tell she was a spook from the documents?
She had different color hair on the photo and glasses. Forged. Some sordid bourgeois affair. I've heard about this kind of thing on the radio.
Alright, how'd you see all this? Bruises that she was beaten?
I'm not blind, am I?
No. Oh yeah, look at this reaction speed. How does he know those minute details about her body? +1 from footprints. That's right, he was close. He was in the secret passage. Boom.
It quickly comes to you.
Gotcha. Ever see her through a window? On a roof?
Mm-hmm. Bending like a bow against the glass.
Weird, man. You've been through the secret route behind the whirling in rags. Those were your footprints. You just changed your shoes.
I've been through all of Martinez, every nook and cranny.
And that too.
Yes, that too. The things they did in that little room. What she'd do to feel good. Funny the way light works.
Light?
You turn it on inside, and it gets so dark out, you can't see a man looking in.
Oh, weird.
I learned that in the 20s, when they were still hunting me. I've seen people do some shit, but...
Dude, you're a creep.
You hear the familiar scribble of the lieutenant's
Did you
pen.
write down that he's a creep?
A quick glance at you. One more loose end down. We're doing this, detective.
Wow. All right. All right. Healed my morale.
How did you get in there? The hidden pinball workshop.
Yeah.
I can just walk in the hostel now after a good wash. They all think I'm an antisocial, a vagrant. Closing hour is a good time. The kitchen's empty then.
Wait, you have the key? I couldn't find the key.
You had to open the steel door in the kitchen? How?
I got that open a long time ago. Some bourgeois game merchant lived there. I don't know, 15 years ago.
I couldn't
He
find
left
it.
spare keys all over, and I took one. Then I saw her turn the light on one night in my scope.
Ah, this guy is so problematic. So in conclusion, it wasn't about him, it was about her.
Her.
He repeats, staring at the ashes, then the reeds. There's a twitch in the corner of his eye.
The lieutenant nods at you in acknowledgement.
All right, we are leveling up like crazy.
That's it. Motive. We have it.
All right.
Where is she, that Clasier? I haven't seen her there for days.
All right, buddy. We arrested her.
Locked up with your masters, like I'll be. Maybe we'll meet. She kept staring into the scope, you know. In the end, like she knew.
You're the worst.
Staring at the island. The fort. Like she knew I was here. It doesn't matter.
Man, and Lady Driver came up and like had that idea right away. Oh.
Midtown, across the Bay of Revachol. Snow falls on 40-story towers. Above them, Elysium Central Aerodrome. A cocoon suspended in the snowy sky by a web of suspension wiring, encircled by hybrid aircraft.
Look north.
On the platform, a young woman is withdrawing from amphetamines, barbiturates, and alcohol. Yet still, she smiles among the crowd, among the great ghosts of the city she's leaving, for another, far south. Smaller, distant, hidden, not like the great chandelier she sees sparkle in the night below her. Streetlights, towers, tenements, and water, and across it, a dark strip of ruins, barely visible, if she didn't squint her eyes. There, on a dilapidated jetty, in a nameless village, 2 police officers and
Thanks
one
for the
special
alert, Carrie.
consultant look across a narrow strip of sea. The ruins of a sea fort stick out of the water, built by Philippe II, reappropriated by the Commune, then lost in the landing.
So this is shivers, meaning this is like a zone out of something happening elsewhere. I mean, I feel like this is Class A.
He's there, doing what exactly, I don't know. Satellite Officer Vic Mayer points at the ruins. Behind that anti-aircraft something. That's why we can't see him.
I'm a little lost on this one, though. Dilapidated jetty, 2 police officers, and 1 special consultant. Wait, did they go to the island? Wait, they're following me? What? Behind that anti-aircraft something. They are. Okay. They're hot on my trail. Don't take my police work here. I worked really hard for this. You guys can't take this away from us.
Special Consultant Heidelstam is optimistic. We'll see the boat when he comes. Let's go get a coffee until then. I know this interesting little place. Where?
Yeah, get
His
out
voice
of here.
trails off as the three walk down the jetty.
Let Kim and I do our work.
As the men go, Patrol Officer Minnow looks back over her shoulder at the crumbling fortification in the snowfall, like a rotten tooth rising out of the water. Good luck, Harry, she thinks. You need something good for this.
Interesting.
We could get more. We've got him talking.
You could get more out of him. He likes talking.
Yeah, but do I like hearing him? No.
Enough. Take him in. Bend his arms behind his back and end this.
Let's just see if he's going to confess to more murders. Been looking at anything else you haven't liked?
A tragic comedy. Druggies, prostitutes, and rentiers.
More specifically?
Specifically, the whole city is a charnel house.
Yeah.
Stripped clean and draped in neon. But Martinez is the worst.
How come?
Because of the racists.
I mean, yeah.
Everyone is a racist in Martinez. It's their favorite thing to do in the whole world. Listening to race-themed radio shows. In the ruins, in their lorries.
I mean, but honestly, I feel like we have some of the same values, but like the killing of other people in cold blood is just like where we can't be friends, you know?
I'm full of steroids and Radio Revachol 92. Race this, race that. It's all sanctioned by that Social Democratic Union and the farce of a Social Democrat who runs it.
Mr. Clare?
Yes, the fly larva in his container. He let some nihilistic advertising yuppies erect a statue of Philippe III.
Oh, is that who that
A
is?
syphilitic murderer
Cool.
on the town square to spit on the working class.
Let him finish. I'm gonna let you finish.
Not since the serfs of ancient Pericarnassus has history produced a more inert social class than the Martinez proletariat. The rest of Revachol at least pretends to rebuild. These people still live in ruins.
Yep. This all checks out. So did you kill anyone else?
Intense, like animals. Like those boom morons on the ice.
Hey, you leave
A pity
those
they
boom
didn't
morons
drown in
alone.
that tent of theirs.
Come on, man. They're just partying. Is that all? I'm just gonna nod. Whatever.
The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht.
Oh yeah, I
Licking
agree.
her lips. The old whore's gone now. Her gun-toting porcelain men are dead. So, actually, no.
Okay.
The worst is that old cop parading around in his uniform, throwing balls all day.
Oh, come on,
It's
man.
not enough that the racists and liberals are dancing on our graves. The old loyalist ghouls still parade the ruins, too.
You are living in the past. You have to focus on the present, sir.
Every morning he's there.
He's dead.
While the parasites he fought to protect are off in
Dead
Ozon,
anyway.
or
You didn't kill
Koyamaran,
him, did you?
or some other island they built their palaces on, feeding on drugs and having sex with their own children.
Okay, say nothing.
That's all the rich really want.
God.
Sex with their own children.
Dude, you're okay.
Throughout history,
You're a little crazy.
even the royal bloodline of the suzerain, it's all just an excuse for them to have sordid sex. At least that old cunt Frisell is now dead.
Okay, just nod. Is he gonna keep saying weird shit?
We did good when we pushed him under that horse car. If only, in the 30s, those
Such a good
disco
email.
whores.
What follows is ominous mumbling. You cannot make out a single word. This guy, we're not gonna be friends. I'm not gonna be friends with this guy.
The disco whores are too much.
Yeah.
Hatred shuts down
Those
his
are my
brain's
friends.
language center, leaving only a nonsensical sputter.
Wow. Do we really need to hear more from this guy? I don't think we do. Okay, you mean Renee?
Every fucking morning. for 34 years. Throwing a ball. One ball against the other. I always loathed that game.
Dude, this guy
That
needs
is
a
not
hobby.
a working class game.
He just needs a hobby.
I don't care what they say on Radio June. Royalist ghouls played like it was life itself. Click, clack across the water each day.
Such a hater.
And that uniform, like a parrot plumage. I won't even mention that he's a traitor to his race. A Patank maniac race traitor.
Nah, I don't know about.
I
all
remember
this stuff.
him. I remember him from Lanos. Not him personally.
Oh,
His
okay.
make and model.
So you're just generalizing.
There were tens of thousands of them. I thought we took them all out before the liberals came to their rescue. We missed one.
Dude, get a hobby.
That one.
With his shaky finger, he points to the city toward a crater near the plaza where a lonely pine tree stands. Renee's dead, all right? Move on. He's dead.
There doesn't seem to be a single person under the pine today. Not even Gaston. Alone.
There's no one there, buddy.
Fat and plump.
Oh my God.
Like a pheasant. Just begging to be popped off.
Did you shoot him?
Please, Mr. Trump.
He whispers with such predatory hunger. It borders on longing.
You'd like to kill him.
Not yet. I like to look at him strut around, place the crosshair on his medals, right on his face, and just fiddle the trigger. Think about it. Let the bomb melt in my mouth.
My God, this guy needs a hug, a friend.
A treat. Better served for later. He's a pleasure delayer.
Ooh, not, I guess.
He is a juicy bonbon,
Oh my God.
that one. A real treat for the black day. The blackest. When I put that gun in my own mouth, I think, no, don't waste it. Put this lead in that cock, Renee.
Everyone hates Renee.
For the boys he killed. And then I look at him throw those balls, and I suddenly feel
Whatever you're about to say, I'm not gonna like it.
better.
Yeah.
I even hid one bullet, so I'd always have one for him. Haven't seen him around lately.
Yeah, he's dead.
Strutting around. Must be down with arthritis. I hope it hurts like hell. I hope he sweats blood.
Hearing it may destabilize him.
So ugly to hear
You
him
sure
just
you've
be
gotten
so
everything
full of
from him?
hate. Should we tell him Renee is dead? I feel like I don't owe him that. Bad arthritis. Yep, he's not playing this week.
Huh. Yes, of course. I hope it hurts like hell.
Yeah.
I hope he sweats
We already know
blood.
about sweating blood.
He seems relieved. Could he have been worried for him?
Oh my God. So you know how Gaston was like, I hate Renee. And then I was like, Gaston, do you love Renee though? And he's like, I hate him as I love him. I love him and hate him. If this guy went on about killing Renee for like a solid 5 minutes, and then I'm like, yeah, but do you love him though? He's like, I love him so much. Everyone that hates and loves Renee is what I'm picking up from this game. All right.
He reminds him of himself.
He hates
The
and loves
same
the world
hatred.
as he hates and
The
loves
same.
himself.
You try to think of another thing, but no. It's just the hatred.
Okay. You know what? I'm glad we talked about this. I like don't value anything you have to say, buddy.
Glad. It's all gone.
Look, dude. Isov Ilyanovich Dros, you're under arrest for the murder of the Colonel Colonel here in Martinez. Buddy, buckle up.
What? But you
What?
said I would be taken to the...
Did I say anything of the sort?
The wind picks up. The silence on the water is broken all around you. Little shivers of waves appear. The lieutenant continues, like an incantation.
Here he comes, Kim.
Your Wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You will be given legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44 days. Do you understand?
Oh man, he's not liking this. He's not liking this at all.
Do you understand?
But...
Do you understand, sir?
No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He looks at the reeds, eyes submerged in growing terror. See, I don't think he's well. I mean, like, obviously he's not well. He's got horrific ideas, but, like, I also think he's going through some, like, physiological issues.
He's sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead. Pupils are dilated too.
Oh boy.
Eyes getting blacker and blacker.
Also, is he a demon?
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now, on to the boat.
Oh god. Perception, hearing. Wait.
You thought you heard something, but it's just the reeds.
Oh boy.
Maybe we could all fit in there.
We could all fit in the little boat?
Actually, no.
Does it have room for 3?
Not really. We could escort him to the pier, then either one of us can take him inland, while the other stays here, but...
There's something you're not getting here that he's realizing.
But what?
Who watches over him there, while I come back for you?
I mean, we could, there was that guy that is clearly my old partner that he's wearing a wig. We could ask him.
Lillian. You could ask her, maybe.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna give Lillian the responsibility of watching over a murderer. Oh, jeez. Maybe I can ask the net picker to watch him? Terrible idea. Terrible.
This is no harmless old man.
Exactly.
This fucking world. This world. What is this?
Oh boy.
No, listen. Listen now.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. So who's the more competent person here? Kim. The answer is Kim. You could come back for me once you've taken him to the precinct. I think Kim has to take him in because Kim saved my ass in that fight. And if this guy tries something, I have more faith in Kim handling it than me. He is the strong member of this party. Okay, you could come back for me once you've taken him to the precinct.
No, it would take a whole day on this island.
It's cool.
You
it's
go
cool,
and
it's cool.
transport the
No worries.
prisoner. I'll be here. I can escort him to the pier with you.
No. Oh, crap. Ah, damn. I have to do it, I guess. No need to be polite. I'll do it. Damn. But Kim's so much better than me.
This world? What are you talking about? Is this... us?
Oh, man. He's crazy like me.
Your skin is crawling suddenly.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This guy's definitely a demon. Oh my god, the reed... The cryptid! Are you for real?
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb.
It's a
To
cryptid!
then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence.
Oh my gosh, Lena and Morel would shit their pants right now. It's so big! What is that? Point to it.
What are you talking about?
The giant stick insect. Giant stick insect.
There's nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head. You feel your legs shaking under you and your gun hand rise instinctively.
There is, I see it.
Tell me what you see, damn it. I can't make out one small thing in the reeds.
Kim, can you see it?
I can see it.
Kim can see it! We can both see it. We're sharing a moment.
4 simple words. Thank God.
Thank God.
If he can see, then you're not insane.
I mean, I might still be, but we both see the cryptid.
What that means It's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence. Its limbs long and slender.
I love how pointy it is.
Be very, very careful.
The lieutenant whispers, then takes a step toward the giant arthropod. Guys, we've got a murderer and a cryptid! Alright, forget this guy. What? Do I have animal handling clothes? How do I prep for this? Okay. Hand-eye coordination. Pretty good perception. Conceptualization. That's gonna help me here. How do I prep for talking to a cryptid? Hey, welcome in. Thanks for the hydrate, Rocket Dog. We just found a stick cryptid. Cheers. Alright. Everything's fine. I'm not super excited or anything. Inspect the phasmid. Approach the insect first. Get close to it. Okay. Let's just do it. I don't want it to go away.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you.
Rocket Dog says, make sure you have a whiteboard to draw weird circles with. Cherie, love this moment. Assume T 10 out of 10 reaction. Alright, guys. Oh my god, look how beautiful it is. Look at how weird it is. Oh, it's so funny. I love this thing.
Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks.
Okay, this is it. I was not expecting electrochemistry as the stat here. I definitely have pants that can help. Or I think a bunch of stuff that can help. But it's marking us as very high. +3 for Lena's childhood experience. Thank goodness we listened to Lena. Your corpse will be marked by stars. Yep, that's a thing that I maybe know about from tattoos, I guess. And I put that pheromone spray on really thick. Excellent. All right, guys, here we go. That looks good.
Slowly, with your breath held, you take 2 small steps toward the phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks that swarm around your head like swallows.
I can't believe Kim can see this too. This is insane.
Like laughter, a sort of happiness. Sweat drips from your brow, soaking your chest. You reek of it, your chemicals. Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs. The head of the creature is crowned by reeds, and its eyes are like small droplets of water.
I want it to be my familiar. Cherie, such a cool, unexpected moment after Lena basically closes the book on the whole thing with her revelations. Yeah, I sent them packing. I did not think that I was going to have access to anything cryptid related. I'm glad I sent them home at least, although I'm sad they're missing this. Okay, what did he say? Wait, did she say that we shouldn't raise our hands towards it? Can't remember anything Lena told me. Okay. Hello. I'm Harry. I don't really know who I am.
No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam.
Cryptid foam.
The stridulations of its limbs continue all around you.
Stand on your tiptoes and look more closely.
You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. It looks to be foaming, slowly. The foam is white,
gross,
then yellowish.
Kim, it's foaming.
Careful. It may be poisonous.
Lieutenant watches you apprehensively.
The foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt caramel, as the insect moves its mouth parts, masticating. The little bubbles begin to burst,
Inland Empire. I should have
by one.
guessed that stat. That's an obvious one. Whoops. Okay. +1 spoke to the hangman. +1 knows of parthenogenesis. This is a white check? Does that mean I get to come hang out with this thing again? Tell me, what are you doing?
I exist.
Oh my god, we're talking to it. I exist too.
Tell me what it's like for you.
I'm ill.
What is your illness?
In my heart. For me, it's sadness. Input after input.
For me, it is not like that. I have states, not the emotions. For example, I experience excitement at unexpected sugar rewards. But that is not important.
Oh my god, I love it.
Now I will tell you how it is for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images, a kind of darkness, being intruded upon, transient, dim, moist.
Intruded upon by what?
Shapes of plants and animals, and internal sensations. A swarm of sounds, tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms. All speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding. I am at the end of a narrow funnel, weightless, so light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul, and if I did, it would never ache.
The fuck is happening to me right now? You're the type of animal I would like to be. I think Harry would really react to. It would never ache.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Why do you ask?
Sometimes, when molting, I will grow a lost limb. One time something went wrong, and a small leg replaced a missing antenna.
Small leg? That's horrible. I mean, I guess it's also kind of cool. That's cool.
No, the leg tried to move around independently, making it hard to walk.
You don't have a foot there now?
Yes. Thankfully someone ate it. The next time I molded, I got an antenna again.
Oh my god, this thing is my favorite. Where does this come from? All this around us, the world?
Not even the birds know that. Not even the water lily.
Then all we can do is beat our fists against it, day after day, with no answer.
You can also eat it. If it's a leaf, you can put it in your mouth. Yum yum. Or read.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not an existential creature, it just loves sugar and eating. I love this thing so much. Okay, what exactly are you?
I am an unknown species of the order Phasmids.
How does it know that about
endemic
itself?
to the Insulindia Isla. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molting, cloning myself, unfolding at night to play with trash bins and boys.
Oh, did you take her passport?
It may have unknown, dangerous biochemical characteristics that help it maintain its camouflage.
That doesn't seem like a half-light stat thing to say, but okay.
No one unnoticed by the first settlers and the land surveyors of the Suzerain. Also, by the soldiers of the Revolution and the officials of the occupation. Even the Seminese islanders who came here first, but did not stay, have not seen me.
Lena saw you, though.
I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions. until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the cities in Malaysia in Rebelshaw, district of Martinez, March 51.
Are you poisonous?
Yes, I do not have a star to display, so I use a neurodegenerative element to aid in camouflage. Do not worry, it is only destructive over long periods of time.
I'm a detective.
So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
The killer.
He's in a bad state, deteriorating fast now. He thinks I am beneficial to him, but I am not. I only quicken his deterioration.
You're destroying him?
Very slowly, and only because he won't go away.
Oh.
It is meant to keep them from noticing me, to interfere with the pictures in their heads. But he has looked at me for too long, and I am destroying him.
That was during long periods, like 2-3 minutes. No, this dude has been here for like 40 plus years. He needs a hobby real bad. Alright, I have to say goodbye now. I have no more thoughts. That was all.
No, there is one more.
Of all the creatures I've met, you are the kindest.
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you. That woman, turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. Do it for the working class.
Man, Phasmid is all about the working class. What? What a twist. I will try.
She was middle class. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
Okay. Okay, Kim. Take the picture.
Okay.
Oh, man.
There is no change in the insect's motion while it's being aimed by the camera. It remains fixated on you.
This is amazing.
In 3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot.
Shoot it. Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it.
3, 2, 1.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword.
Oh my god, that's
the
so
Phasmid
cool.
freezes in its bright light. Head turned toward the lieutenant, hypnotized by the flash. It stands frozen before you.
That is so cool.
I got it.
You hear the lieutenant whisper as the creature's shape develops onto photo paper in his hand. A polychrome ghost of white streaks against the reeds in the sky, and you as a shadow before it.
For all time.
Okay, I don't want to touch its whisker because it is poison. Carefully pet its scythe-like forearm.
The limb before you is incredibly light, like eggshell. It's much lighter than a reed. You feel a soft push could tip the creature over. Its hollow exoskeleton collapsing.
No. I don't want to hurt it. Okay, I'm gonna keep petting it, but I hope I don't hurt it.
A small shudder passes the creature's arm. High above you, its black pearl eyes still glisten, mesmerized by the light passing its nervous system.
Guys, weren't we just about to arrest a murderer? Wow. How did we start petting a Phasmid?
Here, within the smooth white inner part of its limb, you sense something very intimate. Thoughts.
Lieutenant, it's thinking with its limbs.
The nervous system could be spread out like that, over the extremities, like a cuttlefish.
Okay, I'm gonna pet its whisker.
The antennae hang from a great height. With your hand shaking, you barely touch the tip of the left whisker. On contact, the chitin curls into a spiral, like the tip of a poison ivy. Its touch on your fingertip feels cold, ticklish. The sensation is electrifying, resounding through your body.
I guess there's still time for it to poison me, though.
It is surprisingly delicate, the curly end of the whisker, like a young vine. It's even a bit wet.
Uh-oh.
Looks like someone's got hurt in a fight. This antennae is much smaller than the other one.
Yeah, it used to be a leg.
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
Look at your finger.
You were right. It glistens with some kind of moisture,
It's poison.
The creature in front of you stays frozen.
Oh my god, it's giving me the option to lick my finger. But it's gonna be poison. But I want to do it so bad. Ugh. See, this is the part where it really feels like a TTRPG, because I know this is gonna be bad for me, but I like really want to do it. Let's do it.
It tastes like sugar. Very faint.
It's not poison.
The anthropod towers above you. Tufts of reeds pointing from limb to
Okay. Maybe its whiskers are not by the poison froth. Okay. Yum.
Odorless, mostly comprised of water.
Gotta go.
Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing where it left off,
As
in a
Zinky
swaying,
says,
praying motion. Even the small black pearls of its eyes do not stray from you.
The murderer's hobby is voyeurism. Eldrian, cheers. Thanks for the hydrate. How anticlimactic would it be if you died right there from the poison? I mean, I wouldn't put it past this game. Disengage. Actually, let's raise our hand. We gotta do all of it.
The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to observe you.
I won't ask
Below its
all the
crown of
people
reeds,
questions
little
in a dialogue
pinprick
tree,
eyes
but I will
detect
take
motion,
every single Phasmid
glittering.
question.
The world stands still around you. Suddenly, there is silence. No. Stop. Be afraid.
No, raise the other hand too.
As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, its limbs moving independent of each other,
This thing is
as
so
if
cool.
each has a mind of its own. They are white, like stalks of porcelain, knitting above you. Shifting around in the reeds around it, in the muddy water, you notice some of its hind legs apparently standing on the water
That's
from
so
time
cool.
to time. It's that light.
I want to ride this into battle. Alright, let's disengage.
As you're turning away, the Phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
What the heck, man? Goodbye. Wow. That was wild.
And just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water.
The game. It's so light it can stand on water. I want to ride it. Yeah, I mean, I figure, you know, like we have a bond, so like it'll let me. I don't know. I will ride it though. You know who'll be really impressed by me riding it? Lillian. This time I'm gonna get her.
And something under it, in the place it stood, bobbing there, among the reeds, a collection of items.
It gave me a gift.
It's gone.
Wow. What is that in the reeds?
Looks like a nest of some sort. We should have a look.
What?
The deserter. He's just like, what? Y'all were gonna arrest me like a second ago, and then you went over and looked at the bushes for a really long time.
In some kind of strange, semi-catatonic state.
Okay, I'm still pretty sure this guy's turning into a demon.
Our suspect is not looking so good. We need to check on him.
Yes. Okay, but first, the cash. Ah, I knew it! It was playing with the buoy. Took her passport. This well-traveled passport with visa stamped in it is issued by the Republic of Oranhe. You found it in the Phasmids' nest.
This passport, issued by the Sovereign Republic of Oranje, is issued to a black-haired woman called Katarzyna Alazier.
Classius hidden documents from the empty boy.
Look at the photo.
It's Klasia, with short black hair and glasses. She looks boyish, younger somehow. Old photo, before life came and did what it does.
It says Katarzyna Alazier.
She said it would be for Anouk Meyer-Smith. Anouk Meyer-Smith.
Why did you say it like that?
I told you she kept lying to you. She's probably lying to someone else right now.
Oh.
In another city.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she has to survive. It's her survival mechanism. Maybe this is her real passport, not a fake? Because this is her real name?
No, she lied to us. Her so-called real name was not her real name. Somehow she's managed to lie to us about that too.
What was her real name then?
I don't know. But it's not Katarzyna Alasia, or Klasia, or Anouk Meyer-Smith. We didn't even scratch the surface with her, detective.
Yeah, and we let her go. Isn't that great?
Perhaps it's better that we didn't arrest her. Who knows what hell she'd be raising in my district by now.
Alright. Why was it in the nest, even though it just told us?
Maybe our man, Mr. Dross, took it from Klasia's, or whatever her name was. Hiding place, or...
The Phasmid took it, and I sensed it do so. I saw something opening up the buoy with spindly legs. Right here.
Like a magpie? What a coincidence. Then it would also have collected the other objects, which would be highly unusual.
By now, the lieutenant has accepted your unusual methods.
Oh, we're besties. Alright. Hi, we're back. I was told there was a dream sequence, and I feel like we are primed for that. So I'll be right back. Let me go see if I missed some kind of dream sequence here. Oh, this is where I thought I was going to get into a fight. Alright. Oh yeah, there is a bed. It's like the only thing I didn't look at. Shuri, it's pretty powerful thematically too. The killer was kind of like the road that Harry's misery was heading down, and the Phasmid's simple, envious perspective, maybe imagined by Harry, is the perfect counter to that. Yeah, that's a very interesting and insightful point. Also, the Phasmid was, you know, very animalistic. It had only feelings and reactions to things, and it's very primal, right? It's an animal, and the killer had the same very primal, animalistic reactions, this hatred, but just different kind of parts of the spectrum of like how you can give into those feelings. It's very well done, and also just the fantastic nature of it too. It's like just such a surprise.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
All right, let's have a dream sequence per chat.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
Clearly we were supposed to see this before we went outside. There are signs that someone lives here, and I bet it's the killer.
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
Uh-oh.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
Maybe a little shut-eye? Just an hour? So wait, we find the killer and then I go take a nap for an hour? That's on brand.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there. You didn't realize how tired you were. Your body is still nowhere near healed.
I'm gonna curl up with my knees close to my chest.
The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close until...
Until?
You feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening.
Uh-oh.
Sleep.
Kim? Kim? Hey, thanks for the cheer, Sonic. Well, to be fair, Shuri says, now I feel kind of bad for backseating. If I had remembered that I wanted to click on the bed, I would have clicked on it. Lieutenant is no longer here. Go outside to the beach. Where's my murder suspect? And my Kim. Kim? Kim? What the shit? The door is back like you never opened it. Uh-oh. Help! I'm stuck. Oh, hello? Hello? Do I live here now? Is it 40 years later? I'm an old man. Guys, I don't even have my HUD. Where is it? My HUD is missing. Okay. Oh good, I can't exit that. Go down to the chambers. Kim? I can't access anything. I just have what I brought with me. A gun and a crowbar. Look into the water now. You see her footprints in the water. Further. Who are you, beautiful goddess?
Dolores Day, the
Yeah,
innocence of
okay.
humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry. Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking. But you don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and mean. Let her go.
Yeah, I do have a problem with her.
Let her go. This is the Holy Queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda.
She's problematic.
Think of the historic knowledge we could glean. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win her back.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
Something is off.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
Is this my wife?
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions.
Are you my wife? Are you representing my wife? Hey, can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive, epic showdown.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive, epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really, we don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us. Our love. Our unborn daughters.
But...
It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
It's the way it's been.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
Oh God, Harry, is that what you did? She's trying to go to the airport and leave, and you tried to kiss her, and you said, I know you still love me? Dude, no wonder she doesn't want to talk to you. Hey, I bought you this figurine of a headless fallen rider. I found it in a pawn shop.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it.
It wasn't expensive. I got it from a guy named Roy. I thought you liked figurines. I thought the figurines were for getting you back.
That's not what figurines do, Harry.
But then the figurines don't do anything.
She looks at the headless found rider between your fingers and doesn't know what to say.
What about dice? I had some custom dice made in this place, a doomed commercial area.
Harry, I don't want things. I want to go to the aerodrome.
Okay, I won't give you things then.
I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything.
I would have liked the Headless Fallen Rider back then.
Awesome. The Xbox achievement says, hey, you gave her that. It did nothing. Yep. It's not how you mend this relationship. I would have liked the Headless Fallen Rider back then. But that's... Don't go. Don't go.
No, don't say it. Don't beg. It will only make her go.
It's all I have left. Please.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
Sherry, goddammit, achievements, you're ruining the moment.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
Well, okay. That's not what this said, but... No, actually, wait, I need to see my list again. But I swore I wouldn't let you go. You told me. You asked me to be this way.
That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her, and I'm happier for it. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
Sonic, you can ask her about Taurus when she's trying to leave. Will we ever see each other again?
I won't see you, but you will see me.
How can that be?
Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago?
How will I see you again then?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful and young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum, like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time, so long ago.
I like this.
Oh yes, this is real darkness. It's not death or war or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry.
God damn, this game.
See you tomorrow.
Damn. Ugh. Holy shit. Man, we saw a cryptid.
You're
dreamt
a
about
creep.
my ex-wife.
How was your sleep?
Whoa. Let's investigate that gigantic insect. That's the next step in the task chain. Let's go back to the mainland. Yeah, let's do this. Just spit out the blood and get back to work. You're badass like that. Actually, I won't. I mean, Kim asked me a direct question. I love Kim. Actually, it was total annihilation, Kim.
I did not want to wake you. Perhaps I should have? Was it a job dream?
No. An ex-wife dream.
The lieutenant nods solemnly. I understand. We've all been through similar things. It can be overcome.
Now let's spit out the blood.
Okay. He's still worried. You must have really thrashed and squealed in your sleep.
Of course. Sonic, whoa, it's all a dream. Just that scene with the woman. The cryptid was real. Okay, so the Phasmid's gone. Check up on the deserter. Of course we know where the shot came from. How do we not know that already? Like, that's where we this is done.
Soft covers.
Do you think that this would reveal where the shot came from?
Soft covers. Serialized Fantastique and Detective.
No, it's just his book stack. And then in the dream, I went out this way. I don't think we've gone this way yet. Instead of taking a direct hit to take out such a huge chunk. Yeah, the first time I went out here was in my dream. Alright, now that we know we're not going to get in a fight, let's take out the important items, you know? In case we run into any tear. Just want to see if I could find where the shot came from.
A strange feeling looking at the water. Maybe you should just wander off into the sea. Leave it all and walk in. With a bottle in your hand.
Raise your sight. Shake your head. Oh, shit. What am I looking at? What the heck was that? Okay, that was really weird. I just said shake my head and then it zoomed in on a weird shadow. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well. Every time I resist alcoholism, the game gets mad at me. Just let it be noted. I'm just trying to do right by this guy. You know, like, I feel like he's really trying to get his shit together. If it thematically makes sense, I'll have him drink, but I don't think it does. It makes sense for him to smoke, though. He and Kim bond over that shit. Turbo Jerky, thanks for the hydrate. Cheers. Zinti is trying to show you why he turned so fully to alcoholism. Yes, but I do feel like it also eggs you on to re-engage with it, at least in some of them. The ice cracks under your feet. I mean, I'm thinking specifically about the 3 alcoholics that are sitting asking to tell their story to you. I feel like you have to drink or give them alcohol, I guess, at least, to hang out with them. Some things feel like traps. How do I get up there? Yes, please show me. Sure, you lots of tiny, easy to miss moments that allude to Harry thinking about suicide. Oh, yeah. This game is dark. And I believe he threatened it at karaoke to the young woman who I called on the police radio. And you promised me students. Oh, is there gas here too? Alright, we re-upped our gas. Ooh, a weathered artillery map showing coordinates in the Bay of Revachol. Do I get to keep that? Ooh. Look at all these items.
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab, only half covered by the crumbling roof. At the head of it, double embrasures, firing slits like 2 eyes in the wall.
Azunti, from a gameplay standpoint, drinking is mostly a buff, like the smoking that I've been doing. But is it right for Harry? I appreciate this about the game. The moral choices you have to make aren't always coupled to mechanics like a good-bad system. Yeah, I've avoided the alcohol thus far. I feel like I don't want to enable him, even though I'm enabling him to slip into madness. I feel like I don't want to enable his substance abuse. This game actually got banned in Australia for that reason. Yeah, I think you mentioned that, Shuri, when I first smoked the cigarettes, and I was like, what? I got a stat boost. It was so eye-opening.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
Inspect the wall.
There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you. Like a little... The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out. Trepidation. A tingling feeling in your stomach.
Yep, this is where this guy spends a lot of time.
A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting. 1 kilometer across the water. The ruins look familiar.
On the left.
A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33. Right? The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the Whirling in Rags.
Between the two?
The box-shaped silhouette of the Whirling in Rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny fleck of light catches your eye on the rooftop. Sunlight reflecting off the upstairs window of Clausia's room.
There it is.
Do you have a line of sight to the window?
Yes, but we already knew this, but it's fine.
More than that.
Yes, there's an opening between 33A and 10. I can see to the roof.
I can see it. Through the scope of a rifle. The shooter would be prone, lying on the mattress, barrel resting on the embrasure.
Yes, we know this, yes.
Cheek against the cheek rest, hand on the hair trigger, on a calm day like this.
Kim, I could make it. I could make the shot.
Good. I think we have it, Detective. The origin of the shot. This is the sniper's nest.
Finally.
In our defense, nothing pointed here. Many leads pointed elsewhere.
6 people are dead. We could have prevented it.
Don't beat yourself up, officer. We did not put guns in their hands or get them drunk.
He looks north, over the fortification, then adds.
The lieutenant pauses. Regret comes over him.
We will make up for it. Here. I feel it.
Awesome. Dramatic moment away. It's just the mattress.
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a...
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
I need to look at the mattress. Alright, let's go. Cool. I'm glad we found that shooter's nest. Alright, Kim. We got some transit to do. Man, look at all the cool stuff. It's funny, I had that gas from before. Wow. I could get so much money for this gas. Fortified. Oh, forfeited. That said fortified. Yeah, I did forfeit that. This case needs an official name. Interesting. Alright. Let's go talk to our killer. Please be there. Okay, should we have some authority? Like authority clothes? Confidence, yeah. That's where the whole suit. Somebody.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
Sir, how could you not see the Phasmid?
See.
Oh boy.
Mr. Doras?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring.
Uh-oh.
Black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking.
This guy's got some serious Phasmid poisoning.
With fear and longing. Like an addict of some terrible substance.
Touch his shoulder gently.
The plastic cape feels coarse. A light shiver passes the man. Other than that, no reaction. He feels small and frail.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem. doesn't it, Mr. Dross?
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Oh man.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help.
Really?
It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
Kim, I really think you should just transport him. I don't want to leave this guy here. What has happened to this man?
Old age and shock.
I think it's the Phasmid.
Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the Phasmid, the combined stress. But you think it's something more than that, don't you?
Phasmid poison.
There's much more. Remember what it said when it spoke.
I talked to the Phasmid. It says it's destroying him.
You should be more careful, Detective. Are you sure it wasn't having an effect on you?
Maybe. Anyway, it's only trying to remain unseen. The degradation is a side effect.
A valid hunch. Long-term exposure to something like that could be neurodegenerative. Also, please be careful when approaching unknown species in the future, Detective.
Fair, fair. He's been here a long time. Who knows how much of it is in its company?
He did seem distressed when it finally came to arresting him. Like he didn't want to leave this place, and the insect maybe.
Yeah, he's going through something.
I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I remember all of this.
Oh my gosh.
This will be one hell of a report. Thank God we have the photo.
We found some things in the Phasmid's nest, Mr. Gross.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
Passport.
No reaction. His breathing is slow, and he appears very old all of a sudden. Around 80.
Did you take this passport and other papers from a boy on the coast?
The spirit.
You talking about the Phasmid?
He hears us. The spirit?
No reply. He's gone again.
Try something else? We got him back for a moment.
I'm gonna let you rest now, Mr. Gross.
The plastic cape flaps around his face. In a gust of wind, the blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are returning to normal.
He's coming along.
The strength has all gone out of him. Just frail old bones in a sack of tracksuit trousers and a windbreaker.
Hang tight.
We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here. If we don't take too long.
Ooh, that was ominous. It's 14:36. We gotta go. See you later. But is there any tear? Surely you drink bottles while you murder innocent people. Innocence is a strong word. Oh boy. All right, gotta go. I did see that my crew was keeping an eye out for me. Maybe we'll encounter them on the way back. Maybe I can restore my dignity as an officer.
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Buddy? Come here, bud. Come here, sweetie. What is my dog doing? He's like, he walked in the room and stood directly behind my green screen, and all I see is his tail. He's such a troublemaker. Let's return to the mainland.
Let's. We are done here.
Zoom to you. Dog. I gotta get that dog cam set up. Oh, man. Okay. It's Memorial Day weekend, y'all. I think what I'm gonna do is just take a moment. Because, like, you know, work takes up time. And, like, I have all these good intentions for the stream. I think what we're gonna do is just take that time back and like do a little stream prep this weekend. And next week, you'll come back and you'll be like, wow, the stream is so glossy and nice. All right, I said it out loud. It's gonna happen now. All right, Kim. We're done here, he says, adjusting his glasses as he looks out over the water. Are we gonna have a dramatic ride back?
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet.
All right.
But for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you. Two men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a nameless village, looking at a small yellow boat as it draws closer. The sea is calm. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Hey guys. Coming through, solved a murder. Lillian? Lillian. I solved a murder.
Look what the tide brought in.
Oh, shit. Says the man without sunglasses. Suddenly his expression changes and he tilts his head.
I want to call you a teapot, but I'm honestly kind of impressed. No idea where you got all that gear, but there's no doubt in my mind that some bad people are looking for it.
Oh, what, the outfit? I'm wearing a dead man's outfit? Awkward. It's a little awkward.
Also, you look like a fucking idiot.
Sorry, I didn't know that I'd be running into you immediately. I may have changed my clothes. Armor. No one else seems bothered by it.
Oh, really? They don't seem bothered by it? That's because you're a cop in an exoskeleton.
Oh, that explains it.
Yes, that has always explained it.
He makes different comments depending on what you're wearing here. Yeah, I really like that element of the game. I think someone earlier mentioned that the coat that I'm wearing came from the pinball maker's workshop. It was a really cool, like very subtle moment that I appreciated. I feel like it's more natural. It doesn't feel like it's so formulaic. Like, oh, I'm going to comment about your outfit here. Like, it just feels very organic when it comes up.
Vic, calm down.
Yeah, Judith, get him in line. Forget about all this. There's a giant...
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
Who are you people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I believe we've met on several occasions.
Oh yeah, you're on vacation with your son or something boring.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean Vicomar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it.
What's up? What's up, Special Task Force? Good to see you.
Special Consultant Trent Heilerstein, Battle Officer Judith Minot.
Wait, did we meet and you didn't recognize me earlier, Trent?
Hi.
Hey, Judith.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
Hey, buddy, I'm doing okay.
Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us.
I'm here to share good news with you.
We might need your help with something later.
He adds, suddenly regaining his confidence.
As if he recalled that he's in fact
Yeah.
a decorated police lieutenant and not a naughty boy.
He might be, we don't know.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
She says warmly, flashing the lieutenant the tiniest of smiles. Alright, what is all this about?
Ari, we want to help you. Trent, I believe this is where you come in?
Is this an intervention? I've been good, guys. I know I'm wearing the corpse's clothes. It's a small strike against me, really.
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science.
Uh-oh.
My background is in something else entirely.
Uh-oh.
I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
Uh-oh.
No, Trent, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
This is my partner. He calls me shit kid. I like my new partner much better.
What does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the bullets.
Where have you been all this time? There was a mercenary tribunal.
God damn it, Harry.
He shifts his weight, crosses his arms, and looks you in the eye.
You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
Did I say that? To me? Alright. Wait. So you let me face a squad of train killers alone just to teach me a lesson?
It wasn't like that.
Fuck you, Harry. We didn't know there was gonna be a tribunal, did we?
Why didn't you detect or die then?
Oh, you think it was cool you saying that? Aesthetic somehow? You were crying when we got here. Breaking things. You said we were going into the abyss.
Cherie, I mean, this guy put up with your crap for who knows how many years. Is this what Kim's gonna be like? He's gonna be all jaded?
None of us wanted to see the abyss, so we fucked off. Like you told us to.
How did you know I was here?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
Gart! Hey, welcome in, Seldaris. Thanks for following. We're playing some Disco Elysium. Thanks for hanging out. Damn you, cafeteria manager. I love this. I love this flavor. Damn you, cafeteria manager. You betrayed me for the last time.
Speaking of which, the giant aerografito in front of the building. The one that's burning. Did you do that?
Yeah, I lit it on fire. It was a poetic gesture. Jean.
I knew it. Didn't I tell you, Trant? I told you it was our shit, kid.
Is that like our official nickname? Like, do I have a nickname for you?
The line is from Lu Jiatun's Mirova 82, isn't it? About girl-child communism, the titular returning character to ghost the apparition of... Good choice, Harry.
No, thanks, Trant.
Don't encourage him, Trant.
Trant's my friend now. You're not. John.
Okay.
Alright. You mentioned a task force.
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
No, your name is Tequila Sunset. That is true. That is true. Refresh my memory. Who else is this task force?
Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Trant fucking Idlestown, and Guillaume Baby.
All right. Cool team. We're like the Avengers, right? Seldaris, hello, it's my favorite game. Love watching people play this for the first time. Awesome. Well, you will enjoy this gameplay. We are on day 6. I just found a Phasmid. Incredible. And I discovered the murder, and I thought I'd come back to applause. And here I am in some kind of intervention from my former partner, who kind of hates me a little bit.
I'm technically just a civilian advisor.
I'm so glad that you're joining in, though. I'm curious. Well, I don't want any spoilers, Seldaris, but I'm so interested. And once this is over, I'm gonna like noodle around and see other people's gameplay, because I feel like this game is so variable based on your choices, your build, your stats, like all of it. And I really want to know the paths that I didn't go down, like a choose your own adventure book. But for now, I'm trying to stay spoiler free, because I feel like I'm finding some interesting things that folks haven't found, and then I'm probably missing some very basic things that folks are like, oh God, she didn't talk to Joyce. So, yeah, it's a good time so far.
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show.
All right, Jean. Well, who's Guillaume Bevy?
Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our team. He was really good. Then he left because he lost faith in your ability to lead the unit.
Ooh. Jay Sizzle, how many hours into this game are you? Great question. I think this is our 11th episode. And probably playing 3 to 4 hours each session. So maybe like in the 30s, 40s of gameplay. Though I did get lost a lot. So there's that. Okay, so Guillaume Bevy hates me. Cool. Get in line, Guillaume.
Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here. And Trant, because I'm forcing him to stay.
Sure, there are a ton of memorable, hilarious moments that most playthroughs don't get to see. Seldaris, I played this a few times. I still hear about new things from people on Reddit. Cool, that's really neat. Okay, so what does the unit do?
It's a major crimes unit.
Uh-huh.
We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town. We are shit tier now, Harry. Because of you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
The 41st isn't...
Is Kim gonna defend me? Kim is my bestie. I really sincerely appreciate everything he does for me. Okay. None of this is ringing any bells, bro.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage.
It's quite possible.
Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors. He talks without slurring.
See?
He can drive a boat.
I'm doing
He's
better.
Standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia.
Also bad.
Episodic and semantic.
Nah.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Yes, isn't it? Isn't it, Trant? Sherry, I definitely recommend seeing where the church side quest lead. I may have thought the church side quest was a main quest at one point, so I did follow that rabbit hole a little bit. I need to follow up with those kids, though. And the anomaly.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
Damn, dude. I'm your lab rat. I think it might have something to do with an anomaly in the church, a 2mm hole in the world.
Corresponding to the 20-centimeter hole in your brain. Sure. This theory has great symmetry. I see how it folds into itself neatly.
Precisely, Satellite Officer Vicmere. It's Martinez.
Take this seriously. I suspect there might be something wrong with Martinez. He doesn't deserve that. I knew you'd be too close-minded to understand the anomaly.
This sounds odd, but I was there. The church on the coast was shaking from an audio-spatial anomaly. It may have been anthroponetic or perhaps related to radio waves.
Kim's got my back.
Either way, it was real. I've even put it in my report. You should read it. I do not, however, think it has anything to do with him drinking himself to the point of brain damage.
Thank you, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Just to clarify, I do not think his other anthroponetics are a hoax. Pale produces global phenomena. It's proven. However...
Pale produces global phenomena? The hell is pale?
What has not been proven is total memory loss after drinking too much Commodore Red. Honestly, I think he's just lying to us.
I'm not lying.
But Detective Vicmere, he has blanked out before.
I have?
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case. The other when we looked into that mural.
Kim's the real deal, Zeldaris. Asunti, you'd know what pale is from talking to Joyce. Joyce! I don't need to know what it is. This is not important. If I have to talk to Joyce ever again, it's over. Alright, two drunks. The mural. I read about the two drunks case, I think. Maybe I read about the couch case. The mural, if you're thinking about the one that I haven't seen yet, I don't know what you're talking about.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared.
Interesting, though.
That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in?
Yeah, the world is shit, Trent.
What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect. Look at the sensory input here.
He gestures toward the scenery.
Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input.
That's what I told the Phasmid. It's all input.
Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for it to end.
Yeah, capitalism is very intense. Thank you, Trant.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless.
No, it's not.
I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
I'm smart, John, okay?
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
Leadership, now.
Zeldaris, ooh, the pale. You'll need to play again and dive into that more. They need to make Joyce less awful to talk to. But yes, I'm looking forward to finding out more about this stuff once I'm done with the playthrough. Alright, leadership. I was looking for authority, and then I ended up putting on these boots. Alright. Crime detective. I'm ready to lead again.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the body? Or do we need to get him on a disability pension?
Listen, you don't have to be so saucy about people in your office that have disabilities. Jean, maybe I should bring you up to HR, okay?
They can keep that pension. You're rock solid. You can put your clothes on hard.
Hell yeah, I put on this suit of armor. It was really heavy, okay? Jean, what now?
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Just stand there.
Yeah. Just stand there. It's cool.
Really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Oh, awkward. I drove it into the ocean when I was drunk.
Ah, so refreshing. He just admits it. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of everyone's payslip.
I'm so sorry, John. Jesus, the ocean would have something to say. I missed out my playthrough too, Sherry. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's just so much else going on.
It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
I got my badge right here. Show it to them.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain
me?
a grip on the smooth plastic.
Are you kidding me?
The badge slips out of your
Oh,
hand.
come on. Oh, man. I'm just gonna let it fall. Because if I can't catch it, I'm gonna look like a dum-dum. And I can't do that in front of John. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm a human, and sometimes I drop things.
Patrol Officer Minnow picks it up and gives it back to you.
There you go.
Slippery and cold.
Thank you, Judith.
He found it. It's his badge. I can confirm.
And your gun?
My gun. I have a new gun now.
I don't care if you have a new gun. I only care about your old gun. Your official sidearm. You lost it, didn't you?
I don't have that. I don't have the sidearm.
I knew it. I told you you wouldn't have it.
This isn't cause for celebration. It's bad.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think if I would have pushed on the union thing a little bit harder, Mr. Everett was helping me find my gun, so...
I would say it's very bad, yes. You're drunk like an asshole, Harry. Please, put the stolen firearm away before you kill someone.
It's not stolen. It's just from someone that died in front of me. Look, I don't think I have started drinking again. I think I had one drink. So I think we'll emphasize the drugs. Yeah, I'm drunk. Also on drugs. That's not gonna go well for you, Harry. So what? I've had a little drink. Just a little one.
A little drink?
Yeah.
You smell like a corpse.
No.
I'm downwind and I can barely breathe.
Come on, John.
You smell like shit.
Don't know, buddy.
You let a suspect escape, Harry. Glacier something. Because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
Look, I was just too dumb to assess her flight risk, okay? She really fooled me.
We've read the reports. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Okay. I got duped there. She pulled one on me.
Duped again. Outsmarted by someone who isn't drunk. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect. The one who shot herself. In the head.
Oh, boy.
Or the fact that you very likely sold your gun for booze.
Didn't do that.
That's
maybe.
peanuts. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote.
Okay. John, you're getting a little much.
Compared to the 7 people who were gunned down, the streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was fucking mass murder.
Gonna heal that morale.
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired and vetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the locals.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you.
Here comes the cavalry.
He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot, not once, but twice. We
Twice,
stopped
John.
an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
I'm just sorry. Let's go full sorry cop.
Stop being sorry for 5 minutes.
He says in a lowered voice. Okay, Kim, I'm sorry.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Literally
I didn't mean to
the
suggest you
sorriest
didn't
cop
handle
on
the
earth.
situation.
Yes. Yes, we did it. And that's what I named the stream, too. You can't keep a sorry cop down. So sorry. Yes, you can. All right. He brushes a strand of hair out of his eye and coughs.
He thinks of apologizing, but decides against it.
Yeah, I would recommend not trying to out-apologize me.
You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take?
On the case?
On Lieutenant Geoffrey Dubois.
Come on, Kim. We're besties.
Well, the drinking, the lost gun, also losing his badge, that's all true. And he's been drinking on the job.
I would say it's been more drug use, but yes, I'll give that to you.
The man sighs deeply.
Then there's the self-flagellation issue. He likes to apologize, profusely, making it sound like he's guilty of at least first-degree murder. It's not a good communication strategy for an officer. It's worrying, especially considering his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a
Am I?
Mazovian socio-economist.
Oh my god.
He wants to liquidate the ruling class, which, again, for a police officer, is a little odd.
Okay, so I felt like I was I had like a soft touch on the politics, but apparently I have been advocating for liquidating the ruling class, just subtly. So, all right, leaning into this.
And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, and the drugs, of course. Amphetamine, mostly. But despite all this, he is a great detective. One of the best I have seen, in fact.
Thank you. Thank you, Kim.
He can talk human beings into telling him everything. And he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped pursuing leads, however far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly driven.
This is such a backhanded compliment. He's really amping me up and then calling me out for pursuing far-fetched tangential leads. Eat the rich on your police jacket, Harry, Saltaris.
Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke,
Aww.
which, by the way, was a valiant effort. He really sang his heart out.
This is actually quite touching.
Yeah, it was what it was.
Jean, don't ruin this, okay?
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation.
Yeah, locked on the island.
He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders
wild.
over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
Sean's not gonna like this.
A new species?
A colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds. It unfolded from the reeds. I think we may be dealing with the Insulindian Phasmid.
This is where you're gonna lose him, Kim.
He takes out the photo of the Phasmid and shows it to the officers across the yard.
Nice.
The wind blows, flapping the glossy rectangle in his hand.
Don't let them get a hold of that and rip it up, Kim. That's our only evidence.
You hear gasps beneath the howling of the wind.
Impressive, right?
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
These are very interesting reactions. So as you can see, I'm a pretty okay detective and an absolutely giant communist. Alright, I'm just gonna say nothing because none of these are my vibe.
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow connected to the case?
No, maybe.
Detective?
Yes, I believe the pheromone it emits may be responsible for the killer's mental degradation.
The old man was not aware of the Phasmid's presence, exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia. He fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
Sheree says, I can't imagine how bad it would have been if you hadn't successfully taken the picture. I'm so interested to see how that affects things.
So it is connected.
I must say, this is
didn't have to.
absolutely extraordinary. I don't even have words for it.
They may have said, I don't believe you, and then we would have had to go back and take it, because I wonder if the Phasmid would have stuck around. I don't know.
Yes, it really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
Hey, Jean, after everything we've been through, his tired eyes follow the photo as the lieutenant puts it away.
This is a very, very sad man who has just seen something that's made him forget his sadness. Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never.
Let's see what Harry thinks is very good rhetoric right now. I also started a nightclub in the church. Also, the Phasmid was female. The reeds are its nest. Nice facts, Harry. The killer, Lilian Dross, we have a strong motive. There was a dead man on the boardwalk. Looked into the mystery of the doomed commercial area. I'm gonna say the fact about the case. We have a strong motive.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
A revolutionary matronym.
The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Larsovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so they used matronyms, derived from the mother's name instead.
Ah.
This man's mother was Lilian. His Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolution failed, but not before it made it to Revachol.
So, it is what a soldier of the ICM would be called.
Thank you, Trant. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory. You said you have a motive?
Jean, how did we work together?
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
Okay. He killed the mercenary in an act of jealousy.
Jealousy? I thought this Lilianovich was an old man. To have been hiding for 50 years. Like 70-something.
Yeah, I mean, he is jealous.
A strange psychosexual fixation, aggravated possibly by proximity to the Phasmid and its chemicals.
Probably.
He himself gave a political reason, said he had killed an enemy combatant.
Cherie, I love the dynamic between Jean and Trant.
Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
Got him.
It's a clean win.
That's right, Judith. Nothing can go wrong now.
It's way more than that.
All right. Oh boy, Dora. Shit, that's going way deep. It's more than that. A perfect folding mechanism. Like the Phasmid.
Perfect folding mechanism. Get over yourself, Harry. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
Get over yourself, Jean. I can smell how uptight you are.
God damn it. It is bad. Even you can smell it.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Chin up. Keep focusing on the positives here.
Listen, there was a dead man on the boardwalk, a missing person I found.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
How did you know I found him?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Whatever, Jean. I'm doing my job, okay?
Still, good work with the missing person, Detective.
Thank you, Judith.
It's still a point for you. No denying it.
All right. So what do you say? Want to take this hot shit back?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
Who's got 2 thumbs and makes the expression, it's this guy.
So I have to. Jude.
Honestly, anything that ends this trial is okay with me.
A quick nod.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Nothing bad could have happened while we left him alone on the island.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
Wait, I have a few questions before we go about who I am.
The man looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Okay, am I a dirty cop working for La Puta Madre?
No.
No? Because the suspects seem to think...
You're too unstable to work for a mob boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would take you.
I love that Jean knows this about me.
I assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt unit.
I told you it's not that bad.
Alright. Why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
Hey, that's my wife. My ex-wife.
You really went with it too. Really maximized the damage.
Was her name Dora?
Yeah. Dora England, I think.
Not Dora Dubois.
Wait, Dora Ingerland?
Something like that. Half Vazan.
Okay, so we definitely could have been married and she just didn't take my name, but okay, so we weren't even married.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
When was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago? She was way before my time.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it? What the hell is wrong with you?
It could have been 6. 3. Let's go with 3.
No, it was 6. Like, ancient. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora England really tore you a new one. A big one.
Who was she?
Incredibly bangable.
Huh?
She was extremely fuckable, Harry.
Sean.
Gorgeous. A gorgeous bourgeois woman. Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
What is wrong with you, Sean? You're a horrible person.
Heartbreak Welkin. Pain Welkin.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
Look, the sun is about to go down. It's time to go.
I can just picture the look on Judith's face. She's like listening to this. She's just like, no, like I can't hear this anymore.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river, way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing.
John, I am firing you from being my partner.
My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit.
It's probably true.
Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Go talk to that.
Oh my god, John. Lieutenant Kitsuragi, what will you do now?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
About what?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol.
He pulls up his collar and looks around, the cold spring light reflected in the lenses of his glasses.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Want to do that at Station 41?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of 2 captains with my doom-mongering.
No, I meant investigate. Come work in Precinct 41 with me.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
Would fit in. I'm crazy enough. Can take the stress.
Yeah, that's fair.
He doesn't know how to finish the sentence.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
He is too good for us, Sean. I agree.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
The lieutenant turns very serious all of a sudden. Kim's gonna be my partner.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
Always a good sign for when you start a new job. They're like, oh my god, we would be honored. Also, we've got a horrific pile of work.
I do like the sound of that.
Oh, Kim. What we got here? Recruit Detective Kim Kitsuragi! Alright. We got him, everyone. Who am I?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
Is this an alternate version of Harry Potter? You're a gym teacher, Harry. What?
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but...
But before? Oh shit. What did I do? Oh my god. I just button mashed a level up in the middle of this conversation. How did I do that? No. Revert is Y? Okay. So weird. Excuse me.
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron.
I was so
It's
shocked
getting
at being
really
a gym
cold
teacher.
outside. Should we maybe...
I'm a what? You're a gym teacher. That does explain a lot.
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth, your inexplicable facial hair.
The collection of false sportswear I've amassed.
Some of your more old-school wording choices. Your posture, even. The constant stretches.
The raw, robust stamina output.
Yeah.
Also, this guy. Just everything about this guy.
Oh, God. Contact Mike.
Of course. Contact Mike.
Oh, my God. What?
He's been on about Mike again. I hate that guy.
Contact Mike is a reprise of the most inspiring basic sporting principle of open competition, a 5,001 rank outsider.
Oh, you don't say. Does he also vault an impassable gulf of finance and privilege?
Seldaris, did you go on the Contact Mike tirade to the poor little girl? I went on the Contact Mike tirade to someone. I think it was a cell. Yeah.
It is getting cold out.
She looks around at the dilapidated fishing village. Judith is so diplomatic in her not wanting to be here anymore. Why did I join the RCM then?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fights. Be more than you are. Hold that.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries and incredible hope. An ocean full of hope.
It's beautiful. Okay, I see now.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
Hell yeah, I am. The Phasmid, I need to tell Lena about this ASAP.
Who is Lena?
A cryptozoologist. She lives in Jamrock on Tabernacle Road. She told me about this Phasmid.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
She looks at Vicmark.
Fine. If we're gonna drop you off anyway.
Yeah, let's go tell Lena.
She and her husband were conducting the search for the Phasmid. It's their discovery, in part.
Yeah, they gave me the pheromone. It helped.
They should know as soon as possible. It would do you good to deliver some positive news for a change.
Yeah, Jean. No one likes to hear from you. Oh, wait, you're talking to me. Yeah, Kim. Or, God. Sorry. Yeah, Harry. You suck. You don't even know who you are.
She is going to be over the moon.
Lena's gonna love this.
Watch out, or she'll faint.
All right. I'm ready.
Good.
Fuck it. Let's go. Tron brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Guys, we need to go get a murder suspect on an island. I don't know why we are still standing here. There's literally a whole team of people. Kim, you can just go back and get the dude. Like, I have gas. What do we need here?
Under the afternoon sky, the great district hums. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41, to Boogie Street, forking into the snow-swept horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time.
What?
Dawson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Ptolemy Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the people. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow? Of course.
What? So who's a no? Heidelstein. Heidelstein. I think that's Trant, right? Trant is a no. Are they planning something?
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Oh my god, what is coming? How is this gonna go south? When the time comes, he'll side with the people. This music is really good and scary. What is gonna happen to us? Craft betters with that card. Wait, is this the end of the game? Wait, what? I thought there was gonna be a juicy twist. Really? I'm blinking so hard right now. I thought there was gonna be a juicy twist. There's no juicy twist. What? Oh man, I thought this is gonna be so much longer than it was. What? Azumi, what part of the last 2 hours wasn't a juicy twist for you? I guess, honestly, I wanted to have Harry have an existential moment, like with his expression. And like, for some kind of I guess, I was gonna say resolution, but also revolution, where he had to like come down on a political side. I feel like they teased a lot of things here. I'm flabbergasted. I really thought there was gonna be some kind of twist. Why is making up with Jean my big, like, moment? I'm not sure how you played the game, so I don't want to spoil much. Oh, you can beat the expression. Did you get a political quest? No, it wanted me to be a moralist, and I was like, I don't want to be a moralist. I think I rejected being a communist at the beginning, because I didn't know what it was. A lot of that stuff is optional side stuff. Okay. Man, they had me. I really thought we were going to get in the car, and there's going to be some big twist. Okay. I see it. We just left that guy on the island. He's just chilling. Azuki, I really hope you liked it. It was great watching you play through, and I'm glad I stayed for the end. Yeah, I did like it. It hooked me. I felt like at the beginning, I will say it felt too long at the beginning, narratively. Like, that's why I didn't like Joyce. I was not ready for Joyce yet. I think if I had my way, I would get a little bit more into the things that make the game really interesting and then introduce Joyce. But she just came like way too early, and she came on real hot. She was like real strong for me. So I was like a little bit bogged down in the lore. But then when all of the game stuff started hooking me, I was really interested in it. And then the end I felt like was really, really fast and like unexpected. Like, I guess the other thing is I didn't really have a lot of engagement with my internal voice at the end. And like so many important moments in the game, it was like fade to black. I would go to like limbic system and reptilian instinct. I kind of, I guess, wanted some kind of existential victory, I guess, for Harry at the end, but the end was like him in the milieu with like other NPCs, so I honestly was not expecting that at all as the ending. Good game, weird fun ending. Rocket Dog, thank you. Honest Fowl, did you get the spinal cord bit? No, what is that? What is the spinal cord bit? Looking at some of the names on here. Yeah, I guess I didn't finish the church either. Dang, maybe I should go back to my save file and roll around prior to losing stuff. Azunti karaoke was a big pass. Huge pass, big shining moment. It was amazing. Spinal cord, they're another part of your brain like the limbic system and the ancient reptilian brain. No, I never had the spinal cord talk to me. Kim said that Harry did great singing. Yes, everyone enjoyed my karaoke. Yeah, I heard Fail is better. I haven't seen it yet though. Honest Foul, yeah, congrats on the karaoke pass. Thank you. I needed to nail that check. That actually could have been the end of the game and I would have been satisfied. Yeah, there are so many threads that I didn't resolve. Man. I guess that's my only complaint, is I would have loved it to end in the existential black screen. It just would have felt more balanced for me. I highly recommend you read or watch Joyce's Reality Lowdown. I will take a look at it. I've heard a lot about Joyce. Joyce's payoff. How far did you get on the X rabbit hole? I called her on the phone, on an existential phone. I saw her in that dream. I think the phone was like the most intense moment I had with her. The part with the pail hooked me hard into this game. Okay, okay. I will have to check that out. Joyce and her secrets. Yeah, it's interesting. It definitely sticks with you. And the gameplay was really responsive. And I wish I had more things to do with my clothes. I feel like I accumulated a lot of clothes and I didn't really get to utilize them all. I also only had 3 of those like buffs activated, like the feats. Oh man, I guess I just felt like I was like leveled to a point where I was like gonna get real, it was gonna get interesting to like activate some of the things I built. I don't know. I would push the amazing creators of this game to like have another chapter. I was like ready for one more chapter, I guess. I don't know. Am I alone in that feeling? Or does everyone feel like super satisfied by that ending? I was shocked. Like, color me shocked. What did you do in the bunker on the island? So, one of the bunkers I couldn't get into, the one in the fisherman village, I never got the key for that. Maybe if I like buffed perception really hard and just walked around more, I would have found some of these keys. In the bunker on the island, I did have a dream in that guy's bed. I put gas in the generator. It didn't seem to do anything. And I was never able to check it out, I don't think. That bunker is a troll. Tell us more, Hippopet. Yes, I did the dream sequence thanks to chat. Chat was like, why didn't you do the dream sequence? And I was like, LOL, let me go do that real quick. Cherie says, I'm satisfied with the ending. I think the popular critique for the game is that some people don't like the ending because the killer comes out of nowhere. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, but the killer is set up to be a revolutionary. I mean, you have the flowers and like, we don't really interact with too many people representing the communists. We just see the iconography and it's like definitely like almost being built as a BBEG if you want to demonize them in that way. I really need to figure out what Everett was all about because I really ignored the hell out of that guy after I talked to him the first time. The killer comes out of nowhere. Yeah, I felt satisfied by that. I really just wanted more of a resolution for Harry. I mean, Kim coming on board was really cool. Yeah, I thought the ending was satisfying, but I found the experience as a whole the most satisfying. Hippofant, you can learn a lot about Everett if you get your gun. Mr. Everett is helping me get my gun. Talk to him, talk to Joyce, go back and talk to him. It's interesting. I'll have to look into maybe a video of that if it exists, or go back and noodle. Cherie, some people play a detective story and become dead set on wanting to be able to pick up on clues and guess who it was all along, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's why I felt a little confused by the ending, because for me, it wasn't so much who did it, it was more about Harry. But also I was very interested in these like arcane mystical elements, like the anomaly, and like how it was validating some of this insanity, quote unquote. It was really interesting. I really want to know what happened with that church. Like, I don't know. I wish I had a chance to go back and talk to all these people. And like sneak away from the island and go see what Egghead is up to. Did you talk to the Pale driver? I only talked to a lady driver, Ruby. It did not end well. Cherie didn't push hardcore to its limit. The Egghead dialogue tree was intense. I thought I was never going to get out of that dialogue tree, and I was just going to listen to Egghead for the rest of my life. Hardcore. Pale driver, the older white-haired lady. Oh, was she the one that was just mumbling? I did talk to her. She mumbled a lot. She really wasn't responsive to me, and I felt like I was bothering her. So, oops, sorry. So I didn't go back to her. Hardcore to the mega. Yeah, I talked to Pale Driver just a little bit. Man, that was super good. Shocking ending for me. I want to know how he can get rid of the expression, or like, there's so many interesting things I want to like follow up on. Very, very interesting. It did such a nice job of lore building too, you know? There's a Twitch integration with this game. I haven't seen it in action though. Oh man, that's cool. Do you know what it does, Soldaris? The Twitch integration? There's a check to stop the expression that's available the whole game. Yeah, it's true. I just didn't know, like, when we went into Ruby's thing, it signaled the point of no return for, dang, is this music really blasted? Ruby's thing signaled the point of no return for, like, Joyce and the cryptozoologists, but, like, going to the island, they were like, gear up. So I did. And then when I came back, it was like cutscene city. So I guess I would have liked a little bit of an opportunity to tie up some loose ends before I met with my crew. Also, I totally think Harry's part of La Puta Madre. That's the sequel. It's like this criminal organization, and they're like, where's Harry? Also, I have to think more about the ending, the shivers. It's like, what the heck was that? It was like his station master, and he was like, when the time comes, he'll side with the people? What was that? What the heck was that? It's in the option. Chat can pick choices, I think. Oh, okay. I've seen that for some games. Like, I saw a friend play Grand Theft Auto with that chat choice pick. That's cool, but like also, man, you could get into some shenanigans with that. Oh my god, if chat was picking my choices for this, we'd be talking to Joyce 24/7. You guys are all Joyce fans, don't lie. The people, Harry. The people of Revachol. Did you learn about the return? That's a great question, Honest Fowl. Possibly? Refresh my memory. I did have a lot of lore dropped on me. But you know, when you play this over the course of multiple weeks, sometimes you forget. Cherie, I kind of prefer it without chat picking choices. The whole point is role-playing a character and seeing it through kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? I mean, yes. I think for a first playthrough, for sure. If we were doing a absolute chaos run, I could see chat being involved. If chat was like cohesive on the character, it might be fun. Yeah, Zeldaris, I agree. It might be fun for a subsequent playthrough, but not the first. We could maybe play, because this playthrough I was very high Inland Empire. So maybe like, I was also kind of a himbo. I was kind of buff as a gym teacher. I avoided the high logic, so I was dumb as a rock for most of it. Yeah, an honest fall with the return. I'll have to look up some of this, I think. Just those little threads that maybe I uncovered previously. Man, I'm still reeling. Ugh, so good, so good. Well, friends, I think with this rumination on the title screen, I should probably call it a night. Let's see, though, who we can raid. Who can we spread the love to? Oh, you know what? I should also probably plug stuff, right? Oh, man, I'm like... when I beat Outer Wilds, I was, like, all broken, too. Beating games breaks me. I'm just like, the journey is over. Let me process. Zunti, what's next for Insight? Great question, Zunti. Thank you for reminding me to plug my own stuff. I always forget. Okay, so what's coming up? So for you video game friends, my Thursday friends, we are gonna play, drumroll, because I can't resist it, Outer Wilds! Outer Wilds, what is it called? Of the Eye? Echoes of the Eye? Mostly because I'm addicted to it, and I miss it, and I've heard really, really good things about it. And I don't know how it's possible. Like, how did they add on something to this already completed, very cohesive universe? Yes, Sundeath is back. Sildaris, I haven't played the DLC for it yet. Same. So we beat Outer Wilds first playthrough. I think it was back in maybe February or March. And I haven't played Echoes of the Eye yet either. And so that's what's coming next. So I do believe we will be doing that next week, next Thursday. I'm gonna start launching some promo. I honestly did not expect to beat Disco. So I had like Disco blocked out for like ever. So I'm pretty excited. So this will be good. So we'll go back to Echoes of the Eye and Outer Wilds. Sheree, I didn't know there was a DLC. Well, come on over. Come over next Thursday. We can check it out together, because I've heard it's a little spookier. And if y'all saw me play Dark Bramble, you'll know that I am not good with spooky things. So I'm a little nervous, but we should have some fun. What else? So that's what's happening in video game land. Those are Thursday streams, so come hang out Thursdays. And then for TTRPG stuff, we got some really fun things coming up. So First Friday is the first Friday of every month, which is weirdly coming up. Can't believe it, but next Friday, do you believe this? Next Friday is the first Friday of June. I can't believe that that's true, but it is. And so we're going to have a guest GM come on the channel. We're going to be playing D&D for the first time on the stream. I love D&D. I run a home game, and I've played in other people's games and streams, but we've never streamed it here. So it'll be our first D&D game on the Insight Check channel. It'll be with Monsters of Roll. So they're coming over with their GM and 2 of their cast members. And we're going to be doing a heist, a homebrew heist. So it should be a really good time. So that's next Friday. And then what's after that? We're going to be doing a random Monday stream in June. But get this. So it's going to be June 13th. And it's going to be a game of, again, D&D, because it's like the summer of D&D. It's going to be a Oops, All Wizards. And it will be played with minis. I'm super, super stoked for this. A good friend is going to be running the game. And some new streamer friends from the internet who I had the pleasure of being on an interview show with Gamer Mom Luna. Met them there, and we're all going to be wizards. So I'm very, very excited for that. Lots of good stuff coming up, and I've got some bigger projects in the works. So yeah, hang out. Always a good time hanging out with you guys. Thursdays and Sundays are typical stream days, but like I mentioned, we have a First Fridays coming up, and then the random Monday game, because that's just kind of what worked for everybody's schedule. But yeah, if you haven't already, please follow the channel. I love lurkers, but if you follow, just send us that little bit of love. And, let us know that you like what we're doing and help us gain that visibility. And yeah, send the channel to friends. I'm really trying to grow the community. So really appreciate all you guys hanging out with us and making that happen. And yeah, that's what's happening on the channel. Oh my God, I'm so excited to get to play Outer Wilds again. Can't wait. But yeah, let's find out who we're going to raid. So many people streaming. Oh my goodness. What a choice. What a choice. So I kind of want to spread the Disco Elysium good vibes. So let's search for a random person. Because all of my folks are playing games that I don't think are very thematically linked. There's not a lot of disco folks on right now, though. How about this one? So we're seeing Will We Stay a Good Cop? And it's, who is this, Shadow Mage Alpha? So I don't know this person, but so disclaimer, I don't know, I can't vouch for this person. I don't know what their stream is like, but we'll give them a raid and we'll take a chance and see what they're up to. They're playing Disco Elysium. Let's go send them some good disco vibes. And yeah, I'll see you guys next Thursday for Outer Wilds, and hopefully you'll catch an upcoming RPG stream. So have a good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna be processing this for days. So if you want to hit me up on Twitter, oh yeah, I should drop socials, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's keep the conversation going. Have a good night, all. Take good care.